All right, we are live. Clean the screen. There we go. All right. I think I got everything. Let me make sure. Hello. Oops. There we go. Pin. Hi. Hello. All right. Good morning. So I'm on live on YouTube as well because this is like mainly like where I want to have the longer format content. Last few times on Instagram, me going live, I don't know why, but the sound always go out after a long period of time of being on here. So if for whatever reason the live ends abruptly or the sound goes out, come over to the YouTube channel on Habits of a Goddess. And I'll put it here too, just in case anyone needs a little reminder. All right. So, because hopefully it saves the live. I've been able to save it, but I hate when the sound goes out. But anyway, good morning. Hi. So I have some new makeup I want to play in. Let me know in the comments where you guys are from. Where are you coming from? Hi, Pam. Good morning. So I have some new makeup from the Lip Bar. They sent me a lot of makeup. This is their skin conditioner, 3-in-1 skin conditioner. And I've never heard of anything like this. So I was like, is this a tint moisturizer or is this like foundation? And I tried it for the first time last week and it matched my skin like perfect. It's a perfect match. I've never really had a foundation that's like a really perfect match. I always kind of have to like tweak it a little bit with other foundation or, concealer, but it actually is a really good match. So, Los Angeles Valley girl. Oh, hello, LA. Love, I love LA. See where you guys are coming from over on Instagram. So I'm gonna curl my hair first and then we'll like play in some makeup. So today's topic was requested, I think several, maybe on YouTube. I feel like someone on YouTube requested this in like a older video. And so I thought, why not share with you girls what I do to protect my energy and also things I've like used um, that helps me like raise my vibration. So I'm gonna share with you my crystals. I even brought out my crystal books. If you follow the YouTube channel, if you've like been following it for years, then you've probably seen me mention this book and you've probably seen my entire crystal collection. So I do have like videos on like different crystals and the different meaning properties and all that. So we're gonna chat about that too later on in the video. And I have some crystals that I'm gonna share with you girls and crystals that I keep in my purse. I always keep like crystals on me. So we're gonna chat with that. So let's see. I need a brush. I need a brush for, there we go. All right. Good morning. Hi, Amor. Good morning. Also, don't let me forget somewhere like in this video, remind me to talk about the live podcast. I'm trying to put together some ideas and I would love your feedback. So don't let me forget to mention that in this live. So anyway, how's everyone's Tuesday so far? Thank you. You're in Dallas, Texas, right? I know some of you guys were in Dallas and some of you were in Austin. I think you were the one in Dallas. I feel like you were the one in Dallas. So, Jersey, nice. Okay, we have Jersey in the middle. Okay, so Dallas, yeah. I remember, yeah, Dallas, and you have the bakery. Perfect. Okay. So for those who are just joining, I'm on live on YouTube as well, and this will be saved. If it doesn't get saved, you can always replay it on YouTube because Instagram sometimes ends the live or the sound or whatever, and I don't like that. So we have to kind of like, work around it. Coco's from Houston. Nice. How far is Houston from Dallas, Coco? Is it like I've never been to Texas, so I don't know like how far like Austin, Houston, and Dallas from each other. I feel like those are like the cities that people talk about the most when they say Texas. Oh, it's 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so that's a commute. That is a commute. That is a huge commute. So I'm not gonna really pin curl. I may pin curl my hair a little bit. I'm not gonna really pin curl it much. It's raining today, so I don't know. Like, we have plans to do something, but I don't know if we're gonna go through with those plans because of the rain. But we'll just do a little. So anyway, all right. So let's get into today's topic: protecting your energy and creating your dream life. If you guys have questions too along the way, like, don't hesitate. I'll try to answer them as I'm talking. But when it comes to like protecting your energy and um, focusing on you have to remind yourself that like not everyone you encounter is going to have like good energy, right? So what happens when you encounter with someone that their energy is like negative? Like you could just feel their energy. Like you don't even have to say anything to that person. You can just really feel their energy, like they exude negativity. Like you maybe wonder like how do I avoid people like this? It's almost impossible to avoid them, especially if it's people who you work with. It could be people who as family members. It could be in-laws. It could be maybe friends who you are no longer really meshing with, like you're not no longer really vibing with. Maybe you're like in a yucky period of a friendship and you feel like their energy is just so heavy lately. Like, how do you protect your energy? A lot of times you really have to find ways to raise your vibration because if someone's energy is so heavy and it's easy for you to feel their negativity, like it's so easy for you to like feel down when you're around that person, a lot of times like they're able to taint your energy. And what I personally do is I find ways to raise my vibration. Like whenever I come on here on live, this is raising my vibration. This is raising my vibration. You know why? Because we're doing hair and makeup. That's self-care. That's taking care of me. We're chatting. We're having girl chat. We're talking about topics that, we want to work on, improve, or learn more about. that raises my vibration. And I'm pretty sure whoever's watching this live, I don't know what you're doing. You may be at work, or you may be at home, you may be on a walk, and you saw I'm live and you just tune in. That's probably raising your vibration in this moment, because like you're able to plug into someone who has inner peace. And a lot of times when we are encountering other people, they may not have inner peace. Like they may be battling something that you have absolutely no idea. And it's not your job to go around and fix people. It's not your job to go around and be someone's therapist. But a lot of times people are they're battling something internal, and their energy speaks for themselves. And you have to protect your energy. You have to, when you're working on yourself and you're starting out on your level up journey, your personal development journey, you have to make sure that you are very protective of who you interact with. Like I've always heard like this quote, like the five people who you talk to is like a reflection of you. So like the five people who you're encountering with the most, like on a daily basis, how are their energy? Like, is their energy like vibrant, uplifting? You know, are they happy, content with their life? Of course, not. You're not going to be happy all the time. You know, things happen in life. But like for the most part, like, do they have like the energy of like contentment? Like they're fulfilled within their life. That's important. Because if you're interacting with people who aren't happy and they're miserable, they're going to like dump all of their misery onto you. They're going to like dump everything that they're feeling, their energy onto you. And that's unfair. It's unfair. But a lot of times people have no one else to talk to but the people who are close to them. So I'm just curious, anyone has ever felt like they've been around someone and their energy is just yuck, like you like, oh, I need to get out of this, environment. Like their energy is so yucky. It makes you not want to like hang around that person. I'm just curious, anyone on the line ever felt that way? If you haven't, keep living, you will. The boot baby. Who is the boot baby? Uh, yes. Pam says yes. Yes, old friends and family. Yes, a friend who was depressed. Okay, so like a lot of times, okay, you're from Louisiana. Cool. Oh yeah, because I get it. Yeah, because a lot of times it could be definitely a friend, right? And you're like, you want to be like there for your friend. You want to be a good friend, right? And you want to be a shoulder that that friend can, cry on whenever needed. But if you often find that you're always that person that they come and vent to, that is so taxing on a friendship. And that's not a rewarding friendship. I feel like friendships, there's different circles of life, different stages and different phases of life that we all go through as women, right? But if you find that you're always that person in the friendship, that the friend is dumping everything onto you and coming to you for every little thing, it's like one-sided. And I've had in the past friendships where it was definitely one-sided. Like I was the only time that we talked, it was when they were in a crisis. And I'm thinking to myself, am I this person therapist? Low key, is I'm this person therapist? That doesn't feel good because, like I get it, we all go through things in life. No one lives a perfect life. No one lives a perfect life. But if you find that you're always like being there for a friend in a time of need, then your energy is being drained. It's like vampire, like they're draining your energy. And that is not okay. Like you deserve to have quality friendship. You deserve to be around quality people. that they know whenever they're going through something, they ask for permission, like, hey, do you have time to talk? I have something, like if you're friends with this person, like, hey, do you have time to talk? I have something that's been on my heart. Maybe you can like help me see a different perspective. Like, if they ask you and you like grant them permission to like now talk about the thing, that is okay. That to me is a mindful friend. That friend is asking permission to see like where you're at in your energy because you may be going through something too, right? Or even if you're not going through something, you may be just like very content, very happy, and maybe that's not what you want to like talk about in the moment. I think it's very mindful when a friend can ask you, like, hey, do you have a moment? I want to talk about something. Like, are you in the mood? Can I come to you and talk about something that I'm going through? To me, that's a mindful friend. And if you ever feel like you have friends now or family or coworker that just automatically just come and just trauma dump or vent on you without even asking, how are you as a person? How is your day? Do you have a moment? Then I would reassess that whole relationship. I'm going through that right now. So I'm reading comments on YouTube if you see me looking over here. I'm going through that right now. All of my friends are going through it and drain me. My life isn't perfect, but I always have hope and a plan. I love that. I totally can relate to that. My life isn't perfect. I'm repeating what Amora said on YouTube. My life isn't perfect, but you have hope and you have a plan. And I think a lot of times people, they see that you live probably optimistic, like you have hope. You are someone who's not gonna, it's a moment, but it's not gonna define you. Like you could be going through something in the moment, but that doesn't define you as a person. And sometimes people see that in you, so they just put you on a pedestal and they think, oh, you're perfect. Amore is perfect because I don't really see her wearing her pain. I don't see her wearing her problems on her sleeve. I just see her smiling or, just having hope and whatever. Then they feel like they can go to you and talk to you about their problems, which is not always the case. Like sometimes you're going through things, but it doesn't serve you purpose to carry that with you all throughout the day because you have a business to run and you have a personal life and you're working on yourself. So it doesn't serve you purpose to like let that take over your whole life and it becomes your whole identity. It doesn't. It doesn't serve anyone purpose. Like we all go through things in life. And I think a lot of times people, especially like energy healers and like teachers and like educators, and I think people put, on a pedestal and think like, wow, that person has it all figured out. They're so wise beyond their years. They're so perfect. But no, everyone goes through something. It's just their problem is a different scenario, in their life. My friends that are 40 plus are the most happy, and I love my time with them, but they're not always available, of course. They have families and whatnot. I'm in the same boat. A lot of my friends, I've always been this way because my grandmother raised me, so I've always gravitated towards like more mature women. And I feel like we can learn from each other, right? It doesn't matter what age you are, it matters, your experience in life. But typically, I always gravitate towards women who are much older than me and they have families, they have businesses or whatever, right? So they're not always available too. So I've learned to be very happy and content in my own life. That way, like I can empower myself if I don't have someone I can call, if I don't have someone I can like talk to, or if I don't have, if I don't have at the time when I was going to therapy, like my therapist was like my person that I would go to and just, vent to, because obviously I'm paying my therapist for that. But like if you don't have a therapist, and you don't have a friend that you can go to and talk to in the moment, you have to find ways to empower yourself. And And that's why I honestly created the podcast, because there was a season in my life where I didn't have friends, I didn't have family that I could trust, that I could go to and talk to them about certain things that were maybe bothering me in my personal life. Because sometimes you don't really have people who you can truly trust without them going and gossiping about what you just told them. And I've always been a person, you could tell me something and I would never go and tell your business. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that type of person. And even if I don't agree whatever it is that you're telling me, I just, I don't do that. But that's not always the case for other people. Sometimes you tell people things and they just tell your business, and I don't like that. So that's why, sometimes you got to find women who are so much elevated in their life, and they've been through things in their life, their experience, their season. So, they're not going to go around and gossip because their life is full, and that's not their personality. That's not who they are. And I love finding women like that because I know they've been through life, and they've been at my age at some point, and they know how it is, whatever it is that we're talking about, or a therapist, because a therapist legally obviously can't say anything that you're speaking in your session. But then, a therapist is always good to have too, to vent when you don't have access to those people. That's how I feel now. Even people I'm close to, I don't feel I have that. Yeah, so you have to find ways to empower yourself, Seven. And what I did years ago when I first started out, and I started realizing, oh, I think I just messed up one of my curls. I started realizing that I couldn't really talk to certain people about my business because they were so judgmental, or they just didn't have experience in life. So, like, they wouldn't even know what to tell me. Like, they wouldn't even have good advice to tell me because they're not in my shoes. You know what I mean? So, what I did to empower myself and also to protect my own energy too is that I would focus my energy on things that raise my vibration. Things that raise my vibration. And so I'll give you some examples of things that raise my vibration. I love to shop. I love to shop. Okay. Even if I'm not going to buy something physically, I love to go and shop. So I will go, and for example, like the other day I had lunch. Not that my energy was like off or anything like that, but like it raises my vibration. Like the other day I had lunch with a girlfriend, and we were talking a little bit about business too as well. She has a business. And after our lunch, I went to Chanel and I bought some more lipsticks, which is actually here. I bought some more lipsticks because I needed some more in like brighter colors that I actually was out of. And so I was talking to the sales lady there at Chanel, and she offered me something to drink. And I wasn't staying long, and so she brought like a glass and everything. And I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take this drink with me, and I'm gonna use my straw. I have this little cute little show you guys. I have this cute little glass straw that I keep in my purse. I have several of them, so I always keep a straw in my purse. And I was like, I'm just gonna use this straw. I'm just gonna take it with me, and I'm gonna like use my straw to drink out of it because I don't want to drink out of the can. And all the ladies in the store, I swear, you would have thought I pulled out $1 million out of my purse or something. All the ladies in the stores thought what they were doing, and they were so fascinated by the glass straw with the butterfly. They were like, "Oh my god, where did you get this from?" And I was like, "Oh, Amazon." They was like, "No way, it's so cute, it's so dainty." Like all the women in the store, the women that worked there, the women that were shopping, they were just so fascinated in the Chanel store, my glass straw. It was like something so simple, so cute, but they were just like so fascinated over it. And we started sparking up a conversation. I started telling them what I did and all that. And it just really raised my vibration because something so simple sparked a interest in a conversation beyond just buying some makeup at the Chanel counter, makeup counter, whatever. And just being surrounded around other women who also appreciate cute little dainty things like that. Like it was like a moment. It was like a cute moment. And so they was like, I am gonna go and order that. Can you like send me the link or whatever? Like I want to order the one that you got. And so I sent the ladies the link in the store, and we spent like 10 minutes talking about this straw. And you would have thought that I was talking about a Chanel purse or something. Like that's how fascinated these ladies were over this glass straw. Over this glass straw that costs like maybe $1 a piece, because I think you get like 12 in the pack or whatever. But like me leaving after my lunch, going to buy makeup because I always love to restock on these little dual lipsticks. I always like to keep them, just keep them in stock because they sell out. That raised my vibration. Just that interaction with those women, talking about makeup, talking about the cute little straw, because the paper straws they give you in the restaurants sometimes. Um, Actually, it's the link is in my bio. It's in my like to know it, so you can actually shop that link. But you would have thought that I was talking about like a bag or something. Like everyone in the store stopped what they were doing to look at the straw, and they was like, send me the link to the straw. And I think it's like $10 or $12. You get like 12 in the pack, and they're different color butterflies. But you would have thought that we were talking about a new collection from Chanel or something. Like that's how excited everyone was in the store. But I share that story with you girls because it was like my vibration going into the store like was already great because I had a great lunch, but like leaving the store, like it was a 10, like it was 10 times higher. Just that interaction with other women who appreciate little dainty things like that. Like just pulling that out of your purse is so cute, like when you're at a restaurant. I hate those paper straws they gave you. Like it's so soggy within like 10 seconds. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, I love wise women. You're right. Being content in my own life. I just got back into therapy with BetterHelp because of you. Oh my God, thank you. I'm so happy. Oh my God, congrats for starting your journey with BetterHelp. I'm so happy for you. And you'll notice a difference. Like once you start focusing on yourself, you start doing things that make you feel happy and you take yourself to new environments. Go do something that fulfills you. That raises your vibration. And you start to interact with other women, other people that's on that same frequency. Simple as that. Simple as that. And another thing too, like once you raise your vibration to a certain level in life where you're just so happy and content over a simple straw. Like literally this straw right here, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like it's so cute. But like little things like that brings you joy. And that joy brings you bigger things too in life. So we just connected over something so cute and dainty. But let's see what you guys are seeing over here. So yeah, if you guys want to order those straws, they are in my like to know at shop or whatever, my bio. But yeah, so you have to find ways to protect your energy and raise your vibration. Obviously, shopping for me is one of those ways. I'm just curious, what do you guys do besides listening to Habits of a Goddess podcast? What do you do to raise your vibration? I like to take walks in nature. That is a big part of my like morning routine. Like I spend time with myself before I allow anyone or anything to throw me off. If that happens, you know what I'm saying? I need a couple more. So I'm just curious, what do you guys do to raise your vibration? Let's see what you guys are saying. While I'm waiting for you guys to respond, I sometimes love to cook. So like I'll find like really nice recipes that are like I feel like everyone has a different way of cooking, like culture wise. And sometimes I like to go and find different recipes of my favorite food of how I cook something. And like I like to see like how other people cook it. You know what I mean? Like different cultures and all that. And I like to just sometimes just cook a little meal for myself. Like it's like therapy, like cooking, doing something like you enjoy because you're making it with love, you're in the moment, you're focusing on the recipes. And sometimes I'll just play some like meditation in the back or some music or some frequency music and I'll just have that playing on on Alexa while I'm cooking. Like that's what I do sometimes to like raise my own vibration and I'll put my phone on do not disturb. I'll do that too. So what you guys are saying. Hot yoga, hot girl walks, kitchen magic, this community. Yes. I like to listen to people talk, like this conversation about self-care, wellness. I also enjoy yoga and books. I should start back doing it. I like to mix it up. Like for a while, I'll do Pilates and then I'll do Pure Barre. Pure Barre is a little different than like Pilates, like solid core. Um, and then like I'll do yoga. So it's been a minute since I've done yoga, but I do like to do hot yoga, but I have to kind of schedule that around a hair appointment because in hot yoga, my hair sweats. Like I sweat in hot yoga. So it's be like whenever I'm gonna like wash my hair, I'll like probably do some hot yoga. So you guys are saying, I meditate and also go shopping. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love to meditate. I love to go shopping. I love to do yoga, Pilates. And sometimes I'll do those things by myself. Like, I don't always have to be like with someone to do those things. Like, a lot of times I talk about solitude. Sometimes you really have to just kind of like get off to yourself and do those things alone so you can like raise your own vibration because even if you're with a friend, let's say you're with a friend, right, and you're going shopping or you're doing yoga, okay, they can ruin the whole experience if while you're doing those things that are like you're enjoying, they're complaining the whole time. Like I remember one time, how can I say this? Because I don't know, she could be watching or rewatching this. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I remember one time I met up with someone through social media and we went to the spa. How many girls love going to the spa? I'm just curious. I love going to the spa. We went to the spa and you would think this would be like one of the most relaxing moments ever. We went to the spa, right? The whole time while we were at the spa, and this was our first time ever like one-on-one meeting up, just getting to know each other. The whole time while we were at the spa, I got like a whole like everything that this person ever experienced like in life, they just literally dumped on me at the spa. Like anything bad. It was like just like no breathing in between words. They were like telling everything they ever experienced, like from school, what happened to them in high school, what happened to them in college, what happened to them now. And I'm thinking to myself, this isn't relaxing. Like this, we're at the spa. Like, I don't want to know this person picked on you when you're in the 10th grade. Like, I'm just making that part up. But like, just give you guys like an example. Like, I don't want to know like what happened. Like, this is our first time hanging out and we're at the spa. Like, this is supposed to be like soothing, relaxing, and like this doesn't feel good. This feels very heavy. Like maybe we should not be at the spa and maybe you should like, seek, whatever help, whatever is going on currently in your life. Because clearly you're playing this scenario in your head with me and you're you feel like you can come and talk to me about this. And we're just hanging out at the spa. First time actually meeting in person. Heck no, right? The spa, at the spa, I love going to the spa. I know. So I realized, and I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I realized when I left, the spa did not feel rejuvenated for me. It felt so heavy and I was not relaxed. I was like, I need to go and just like turn off my phone or something and just like sleep this off or something. Like I have no clue how to even deal with this because I know this person's gonna be like, we had such a good time. And I'm like, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. And that was probably my first and last time ever hanging out with that person. Have anyone ever experienced that? Let me see what you guys are saying over here. I like to listen to people talk. Okay, so I read that one. I found yoga podcast from a search of yoga black girls. Oh, nice. I have to check that out, Ashley. Oh, you found your podcast from Yoga Search? I'm totally reading this wrong. Hello, everyone from Phuket, Thailand. Oh my God, I love Phuket. I went there in 2019 and I did the whole Fifi tour, the islands and everything. I live in Phuket. I opened a YouTube channel about 2 weeks ago. English is not my native, but I try to speak. Oh my God. Welcome. Let me just tell you, I love Phuket. Like you are living my dream vacation like that. I've been there. I was there for 2 weeks when I was there. I stayed in Bangkok and then I brought my birthday in Bangkok and then we went to Phuket. But I love it. Everyone is so nice. The food is amazing. I love it and I want to go back again. So I want to plan a trip there. Everything is really, really nice there. Like the people, amazing. So, wow, thank you. I let my husband come to a hot yoga class, and I must say, never again. He didn't do anything wrong, but I realized I just like my own activities. Okay, so that's a great way of saying that without maybe hurting hubby's feelings is that you realize that you like your own activities. And sometimes that's what it is. Like for me, I realize I like to work out by myself. Like, I don't mind maybe once in a while walking with a girlfriend or maybe planning a workout class together, but I actually like to work out by myself. I don't know I don't know what it is. I just actually do. I love to work out by myself sometimes. So sometimes I will politely decline going walking with a certain person. I can't say any names. They may be watching. So just to protect my own energy, because I'm like, I don't want to gossip during my walk. I found your podcast. Oh, okay, okay, got it. You found my podcast during the yoga. But half subscribes is not easy. Oh, I'm so happy. Have you ever tried have you I don't know how I think YouTube can translate the language or put subtext or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I could try to figure that out. Cuz you know what? I do get DMs from people from like Germany or what's another country? Like I do get people say like they're learning English by listening to my voice on the podcast, which I find is so fascinating. I find that so fascinating. And I'm like, wow, that is so cool. So thank you. Do you speak any other language? So but anyway, yes, if you find that you're around a friend, or it could be your own husband, your own husband, they're like, you know what? I think I'm better off doing this activity by myself. I still love you though, or I still like you, you know? I'm better off doing activities by myself. because you are not matching the vibe here. This is supposed to be like relaxing. Or like I have a girlfriend on here. I think I don't know if she's still on here. But like if you're going shopping, right, and your husband or your boyfriend whatever is with you and he's trying to rush you out the store, like no. Uh-uh. Don't bring that negativity in here. I want to relax. I want to enjoy shopping. I don't want to feel rushed. Or you like, like those memes or like those videos, like when you're in not TikTok, when you're in Target and your husband is like trying to be like only come in here to get what you say like on the list. Like no, I want to relax. Like Target tells me what I need, or TJ Maxx tells me what I need. Like, don't bring that negative vibe in here. I come to shop in peace. Yes. Okay, you're still on here. Right? Don't you like to shop in peace? I just have 35 videos in my channel. Oh, okay. I try send a new video in YouTube every 3 days. Okay. So do you have a YouTube channel? Nice. Like you're active on it. That's good. Yes, I can't spend energy being rushed or question about time. Shopping is therapy. Oh my God, I found my people. Shopping is so therapeutic for me. Like, even if I don't like buy something, it's so therapeutic to just go in a store and look and see, like, oh, this actually will look cute in the house, or this will look cute on my next trip. It's so therapeutic. Like, it really is. So I'm just like, don't be rushing me. Don't bring that negative energy in here. Oh my goodness. I like to shop in peace. How long time you wait I can't see this because there's a heart in the way. How do there's like a heart, so I can't see the last word. How long time you wait your 1,000 subscribers? Are you asking me like how long did I wait to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? I know English is not your first language, so I think that's what you're asking me. How long time did I wait to have 1,000 subscribers? If that's what you're asking, okay, yes. Oh, that's a good question. I think I reached 1,000 subscribers on Habits of a Goddess YouTube channel maybe a year. I think I did. I think it was like maybe a year. I have to go back and look because sometimes I take screenshots of that because that's like a milestone for me. Because like once you reach a certain amount of subscribers and watch hours, you can get monetized. So I think that's where you're referring to, like how long. Honestly, if you're consistent and you're posting, you don't have to wait that long. So just be consistent in posting your content and it'll grow. Consistency is key. With my personal YouTube channel, because I do have a personal YouTube channel, and I'll put it here in the chats if you want to like follow it. My other YouTube channel, it was like a year, I believe. And I did celebrate it with my friend Kimmy. She lives in London. That's my personal YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Thank you. You loving the curls? So you inspired me. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, my personal YouTube channel, I think it was like a year. And then this page here, this channel here, I want to say maybe a year. I want to say like a year it took me to subscribe to reach 1,000 subscribers. But also like you need the watch hours too. You need 4,000 watch hours to be able to monetize your YouTube channel. So and how you get that, just keep creating videos, content, and all that. And over time, it'll grow. Over time, like you'll reach that requirement. So good luck. Let me take these off. So I always keep these on. I know you guys always ask. These are the Peter Thomas Roth eye patch. This is like in the cucumber one. I love it because it really like makes your under eye look smooth underneath. So I love that. All right, so while we're doing that, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So I'm gonna look away for a second. I need to find a girl. The girl who usually do my eyebrows, she relocated. I did get a recommendation, so I actually need to check out this referral. But I need to find someone who does natural, who has like a natural look for the eyebrows because the tailbone of my eyebrows is thin, and for some reason the hair does not want to grow there. I don't know why, but it's always been thin, like at the end. So I need to do that. That is one thing. Like my eyebrows, I feel like I've always struggled with. Have you tried castor oil? You know what? I have that. I need to actually just start applying it. And you know what's crazy? I actually think I do have like the little kit. I think I do have it in here. I do. I need to start using this and put some castor oil in it and just apply it before I go to bed. I should put it by my skincare because I forget sometimes. Like I'll buy all these like oils and stuff, and sometimes I forget to actually apply it every single night. Like you really have to be consistent. And I have to be honest, I'm not consistent with doing that with my eyebrows. I think I bought that like a few years ago, which is crazy. So I gotta start being consistent. Does the castor oil help the hair grow more? It does, and rosemary oil does too, which is um I'm an esthetician and I love it. Oh, okay. So definitely. So Ashley, she's an esthetician and she uses it. She loves it. So it does. And rosemary oil helps too. That really helps your hair too. It helps. I have like 3 droppers full of it. Yeah, yeah. It really does help. Rosemary oil too. But I will tell you something. One thing I'm really consistent on doing to like grow, like for hair growth, is I take these vitamins called Hair to Men, and my hairstylist, she actually put me onto it, and she shaved off her hair, like literally, like she looked like a little boy. Like she shaved off all of her hair, so I know this it works, right? After seeing her, um, and she started taking it. And I think within 6 months, her hair was like shoulder length. Within 6 months of taking it, she shaved all of her hair off and she started taking hair to men. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, it works. And she's not like a influencer or anything like that. She's just my hairstylist. So I started taking it and I took pictures and everything. Yeah, it works. I know, right? And I'm so happy. Like every time I go to her, I'm like, let's take a picture so I can like keep track and progress of my hair growth. Because I always get the micro links, so I never really wear just my hair alone. I never just really wear my hair alone. I always get like a little bit of extensions put in because I love the length. I love the fullness it adds, and it works. It works. Uh, I love rosemary on my edges because I have sensitive skin. Oh, yeah. I know it kind of tingles, right? The rosemary, or is it peppermint? Is peppermint good for you? I'm just curious, peppermint oil. Like I've heard that kind of like as a recommendation, but I wasn't sure. May you spell the vitamin? Oh yeah, let me spell that. I'll spell the hair product that I use. Hair to men. And it's like a red bottle. So, and I'll put it here too as well. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Hair, hair to men, red bottle for hair growth. I think there's a video on my personal page you can go and watch. The last time I got my hair done, I did like I inserted some pictures. So you can actually see like my hair growth taking that too. But like I was so impressed. I was like, wow, this actually really works. It really does. Never used peppermint, but heard good things for cleaning with that oil more than skin. Ooh, okay. I know, like sometimes people, everyone gives their own regimen, like what works for them. So, but castor oil has been around, and rosemary oil has been around for years. So I've always heard good things about that. What do I want to do? All right, so let's do some primer. Okay, so this is the makeup from the Lip Bar. They sent me this, and this has avocado and raspberry extract. So I've never had that before in a primer. So cool. It's 100% vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free. Nice, nice, nice. So let's use that. I feel like a lot of makeup products are trying to be like more clean and all that, which is good. All right, so the thing that I'm really excited to show you is this 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner. It has SPF 11 in it. And this color is Cenabae, just in case anyone feel like their shade is kind of like similar to my shade and you want to try it. So I never ever use or order makeup for the first time, like foundation for the first time online, because I have to have someone to like color swatch me, like match me, right? And so when they reached out and I was like, hey, we would love to send you some makeup to try. And I went on their website and I looked at the pictures and I found a model who looked like she was similar to my skin tone. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try their makeup. I'm gonna try this Cinnabay. I'm gonna try this color. So I ordered it. I tried it for the first time, and it matches. Like it actually looks really good. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna put this on my face. Let's see. All the skin tint everyone is talking about these nowadays. I need to try this. Yeah. Oh yeah, you need a trip to Ulta. Yeah. I don't know like if she's in Ulta. She's probably in Ulta. I have no idea. But yeah, this actually is really nice. And actually, let me put my hair back some so it doesn't get in the way. I was so impressed. I just could not believe like how this was like a perfect match. And I'm always like, I every time I go to Sephora, because sometimes like in the summer, my foundation I have to change because I get tan. And I always have to like talk to a sales, makeup girly and figure out what shade I'm in because sometimes I need to switch up. I either have to go darker in my foundation during the summer. So I was very impressed. Like this actually is a perfect match. And it's lightweight. Like it doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup, which is so important. Doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup. Feels like skin. Like during the summertime, like you don't probably want to wear a lot of makeup unless you have like a special event you're going to. Um, but most days during the summertime, you just kind of want to put a little something on. This is it, the skin tint. Let's see. I get a blue foundation to match my undertone during seasonal changes. What? A blue foundation? I never heard of that. Where do you get your blue foundation? It's like, is it the color blue? I've never heard of that. See, you guys are teaching me something new. Like I've heard, oh, it really is? Wow. Wow. Do you have like a YouTube channel or a TikTok that you do your makeup? I want to see this. Do you do makeup videos? Do you do get ready with me videos? I want to see this. I've never seen. I've never seen. You get it from Ulta? I've never seen or heard of that. Wow. That is so cool. Have anyone seen or heard of that? Like wearing blue foundation during seasonal to like match. Yes, you should upload a video. I bet it would like do really well because I've never seen or heard of that. And can you imagine like foundation already is like what, $60 just about like the kind of foundation I wear is probably about $60. And then you constantly have to change it when the season changes. It kind of gets a little annoying. So if you can like wear blue foundation and then wear your foundation over it, I think that's pretty cool. I wonder who created that. Like they have to be billionaires. You're solving you're solving a lot of problems for women. And you're helping them save money too. So you don't have to constantly switch foundations. That is pretty cool. I just mix it. I'm gonna look up the name. Yeah, let me know. You kind of make me want to like try it. Oh my goodness. Now I've heard of like concealers like pink or like red concealer. That's probably more for like dark under eye and then like you put your concealer on or whatever. Oh, you get it from Walgreens or Ulta Beauty. Cool. All right. That's nice. Teaching me something new. Love. Okay, so this is their concealer. This is the shade Caramel. And we're going to put this on. I like this little brush. So that's nice. But see, like the foundation. See, the foundation is nice. Okay. So I think this is good. I need to clean my makeup brushes, but I've been using this. This brush is so old. This brush is probably like 10 years old. This is BH Cosmetics. Like when I first started like really wearing makeup, and I didn't really have like a lot of money to buy MAC makeup because MAC was like, it was like a stretch for me as a beginner. I used to buy BH Cosmetics. I'm just curious, anyone ever use BH Cosmetics makeup? I don't know if they have it in stores, but like I would order it online and they had really pretty eyeshadow palettes. And I remember this YouTuber, I think her name is Carly Bible. That's where I discovered BH Cosmetics because I think she had a collab with them at one point, but she used to always use their makeup and do makeup tutorials. So this brush is like 10 years old. It's been with me through my makeup journey. Okay, yes, and ColourPop. And it's so affordable. Like it really is affordable. I think I got this like in a pack of 10 brushes. So it's really affordable. I used to wear like e.l.f. cosmetics too back in the day. And there's nothing wrong. I'll still buy some of that stuff too. Um, it just depends. Like if I'm at Target and I see it and there's something I like, I'll buy it. I haven't seen ColourPop though. Like I don't even know where you buy ColourPop these days. Like is ColourPop in Ulta Beauty or is it just online? Hello, goddess. Hi. Hello, hello. Okay, so I love this brush because like the way it's shaped and like the dents of it, like it blends. It blends really well. And I cannot believe I used to pay like $20 a piece for the beauty blenders. I used to buy those like crazy because like every 3 months I would replace it. Every 3 months I would replace it because even if you do wash it, I feel like there's bacteria or something still in it. I don't know. So I love Elf and Winky Lux. Yeah, I've never tried Winky Lux. Like, where is that? Is that online or is that in stores? Um, it's a pigmentation bottle. It's blue and black. Oh, did you tell me the name of it? I have to look that up. The foundation that you mix with your foundation. That's cool. Oh, Winky Lux is in Target. You know what? I think I did see Winky Lux. You kind of make me want to go to Target to just like just kind of like and see like what's there, like what makeup brands are there and like maybe do like a makeup look with Target products, makeup from Target. I wear it all. Like it doesn't matter if it could be Chanel, it could be Elf, it could be BH Cosmetics, the Lip Bar, Hourglass, LA Girl. Oh my god, LA Girl had me in a chokehold. Like I bought every single those concealers. The colors I used to buy was fawn and what was the other color I bought? I forgot the other name, but fawn sticks out. I love LA Girl. LA Girl concealers. I think they're like $3 and you get them at the beauty supply store. I love LA Girl. The lip balms and eyeshadows are the best. Oh my god, yeah. I used to buy like, oh my god, eyeshadow palettes. I used to buy so many, but I would always wear the same eyeshadow look. That's the problem. Like I would waste so much money on buying these pretty eyeshadow palettes from like BH Cosmetics. Um, don't even get started with Sephora because that just, the it's you're spending like $60 for a palette. And I'm just wearing the browns in that palette because I didn't know how to like blend out the colors really good. Um, I wish I could actually go and pull up my Sephora and see like my whole purchase history. Like how much I want to know how much money I've spent lifetime at Sephora. Like, can you do that? I would like to know. Let's see. What we were discussing, affordable makeup. I like NYX, Morphe, Fenty, and oh, I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love it. Listen, when it comes to like makeup, I don't discriminate. I love, long as it's something, if it works for me, I love it. It could be drugstore, it could be low end, it could be high end. Like I absolutely love it. And I just feel like makeup raises your vibration. Like it goes back to like what we're talking about, like playing in makeup, going to the store, and even sometimes like if it's not busy, like just letting the girl at the makeup counter do your makeup and like actually just give you a full beat at the makeup store. Like to me, we're like best friends. We're leaving as best friends. We are like best friends at the makeup store. I used to love when I don't know if they still do it today or whatever. They probably do. I just haven't done it in a minute, but I used to love going to Sephora and like try to find like a foundation and then they're like sit in the chair and then they'll start like doing the whole face and before you know it, you have a whole face beat and now you're like, "Oh, I need to go somewhere now. I need to show my makeup off." Like I love it. Your face is shining because of your positivity. Thank you. Yes. The inner glow, the inner glow, the inner goddess. I had to buy them for esthetician school. Oh, what did you have to buy? Was it the pigmented bottle? Let's see. I buy bars now. Oh, I buy NARS now because my skin is dry. Oh, wait, no to dry skin. I've always had like oily skin or like a combination. Yeah, Anastasia is that girl. I own two eyeshadow palettes, the Juvis palette, Warriors palette, and the pink tone from Shein. Juvia's palette, I think her makeup, the pigmented of her makeup is really nice. Like really, really nice. I don't own any of her palettes, but I have friends that use her palettes and makeup artists that use her palettes. So, but I just feel like makeup. Oh, let me set my face. I need my powder. Oh, here it is. I feel like makeup is a great way to raise your vibration. Like if you're just having like a day where you're just like it's blah, go to the makeup store. Go to the makeup store. Start playing in some testers. Obviously, have them clean. Go to the makeup store. And if it's not busy, let the girls do your whole makeup, give you like a fresh makeover and playing some makeup. Like that'd be raising my vibration. A new lipstick does it for me every time too. I don't know how many shades of red lipstick I have, but for some reason I cannot walk by a red lipstick without buying it. Like even if I have 100 red lipsticks, I'll find like a different shade of a red. So this is inspiring to me to take a field trip to Ulta. It's been a while since I've done my makeup like that. Yes, like oh my God, like you have to go and just like play in some makeup, see what's new, see like I didn't realize there's a lot of influencers that have either collabs or they have like their own makeup line. And I didn't even know until like one day I just took my time because sometimes I just go in and I get what I need and I'm out. Um, or I'm only like in the skincare section area because I really don't need new makeup. I have, everything I need, but sometimes it's just nice to just look and see what's out there, right? So I didn't even know there was Selena Gomez. I think she owns Rare Beauty. I didn't even know she had her own makeup line. I bought some blushes from her, really cute. Laura Mercier translucent, yes, girl, that's what I'm using. Setting powder, I love it. It's a staple. I love it. I always get, yeah, the translucent one because there's like another Laura Mercier that I got mixed up one time, and it had like a little bit of a shimmer in it. And I was like, ooh, that's too much because like my skin is already like glistening. So I don't need like shimmer in my powder. But it had like shimmer in it. I don't remember like the name. Honey. The name of the powder was called Honey. And it had a little too much shimmer for me. Like I don't need extra shimmer. In my setting powder, I don't need it. Because like my skin is already shimmer, natural shimmer. So I want to do, oh, I forgot to do this. I want to do a little contour or a little bronze. I want to try that honey too. Thanks for the insight. Yeah, it really does. I mean, I don't know what else I would use it for because that's what I use that's what I use Laura Mercier powder for is to like set my under eye. So I don't know like where else I would use this honey translucent powder. Like I don't know. But this right here, my friend, I love this. It's 3-in-1. This is Chanel. And this is the deep mauve. this color right here is what I'm gonna like bronze, and then this is the highlighter, and then this is the blush. This color is so pretty. I love it. The lady at Chanel, so I was looking at a different shade palette, and when she tried it on me, she was like, "Oh, it's not. You need a little bit more of a hue color." And so we went with this, and I'm like, I love it. I love when people don't try to sell you stuff just to make a sell, like they're actually being honest. And so she was like, "You need this color." So I'm gonna use this. And you can like literally just kind of like tap. And like you don't have to be like careful, just tap all three. And it gives like this really natural, like nice like pop of color in your face. So you get a little contour, a little blush, and a little highlight. Your cheeks look a little flush, like, So I like that. All right. I'm going to try this powder. This right here is called Brown Sugar Babe. And this is from the Lip Bar. They sent this to me, and this color is really pretty too. But I'm just going to use this to set my face. Then I'm going to take this and do a very natural eye, because we're going to do a pop of color on the lips today. Okay, so I'm curious, anyone on here, are you into crystals, like gemstones, like amethyst, rose quartz, onyx, malachite? Yes, okay, so Ashley's into it. Do you have any crystals that you have personally? So I got into crystals, I think around 2015, almost a decade. Wow, 2015. Citrine is my favorite crystal. Ooh, I love citrine. Citrine is good for abundance, calling in money. Citrine is a really good crystal. I have a citrine necklace. I don't know why. It's just been sitting right by my nightstand, but I just keep it there. Sometimes I'll wear it, but I just keep it there. It's easier to name the crystals. It's easier. I'm getting tongue tied. It's easier to name the crystals that I don't have. Oh, okay. Yes, I carry selenite with me daily. Love. That's a beautiful crystal. I love. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna share with you one that I keep in my purse all the time. And let's see. Let me do this too. I also have tourmaline, all kinds. Love. I have this beautiful big amethyst. It's like downstairs. I have to bring it up one day and show you. I actually have it on the YouTube channel if you want to look at it. But this beautiful big amethyst I got from a gemstone convention. It almost looks like the shape of a heart. And then the inside of it is selenite, and then there's black specks of tourmaline. I love it. So beautiful. It's really nice. So like I think back in like 2018 or 2019, I went to my first gemstone convention. I didn't even know they had things like this. Um, I went to my first gemstone convention, and there were like gemologist and like the people that mine the gemstones and all that, they had booths. There was a lot of vendors, and you can purchase like crystals. Some were raw, and then some were polished. And the difference is polish is more smooth. The raw is like it's how it came out the ground. And I purchased quite a few. So you're saying I also carry him Hemonite. I think that's how you pronounce it in my pocket. Which stone is that? I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of that. So I keep the money crystal in my purse. Girl, yes, that's a good place. Keep it in your purse. Amethyst and clear quartz. I love those are beautiful. When I first got into crystals, rose quartz, amethyst, and clear quartz were like the first three that I really kept on me. So I love those. Those are like really good beginner, like to introduce yourself to crystals. I like to recommend different crystals to my clients to help them with their healing energy, to help them with their healing journey. Ooh, so what do you do? The mobile medium. Oh, you're a medium. Wow. Um, that's amazing. So like, all right, so I'm gonna show you, let me do my lipstick and then I'll show you some crystals that I have that I'm intuitive guide. Nice, I love that. We need more of you. Okay. So let me know which crystal is that. Like I've never heard of that crystal before. Maybe I've heard of it. I just didn't know what crystal that was. Okay, it helps protect your energy. Nice. Love, 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 love. Okay, so I'm gonna use strawberry red. This is the lipstick for today. This is a pretty color. And then I'll show you some crystals that I have. Okay, so that's pretty. All right, so while that's drying for like 30 seconds, I am gonna take these curls down and then I wanna share with you girls some crystals. And then I also have a crystal Bible because that's how I educate myself on different crystals. When I first got into crystals, I had no clue like how the different types. There's so many crystals. Like there's hundreds of crystals out here. And I'm like, how do people understand like which crystal is which? Like, how do you keep up with the names, the different healing properties, and all that stuff? And so I bought a crystal Bible book. That's what it's called. It's called a crystal Bible book, and it helps me learn about the different crystals and different properties and all that stuff. And I think it's a great way to stay like informed and educated in case you ever come across a crystal you're unfamiliar with, you can actually read up on it and educate yourself. So let me do the back of this real quick. Yeah, it's a great book. Do you have that book too? Okay. Okay. What do you girls think? The curls? Oops, let me do the back of this one right here. I believe there are three of them. Yeah. I'll show you which ones I have. Um, I'll show you which book I have. Thank you. All right, so I think this is good. Let me do my coat and then I'll show you the crystals. Perfect. Cute, cute, cute. All right, I want to clean this up first. Make some room. All right. So let me show you the books first. So these are the books that I have. You can get them from Amazon. I'll link them. I may actually have this one linked. I think I actually do have this one linked in my like to know it because I did like a whole like books I've read and stuff like that. So Crystal Bible 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this is Judy Hall, the Crystal Bible book. And I got this from a spiritual store that sells crystals and everything. So that's how I found this book. But I do believe you can order this online too. I worked at a store that sold it and we used it as a reference guide. Yes. Okay. That's good. And then I have another book too here. This is called Simon and Sue Lilly Essential Guide to Crystals. So this one right here too. And so, for example, let's say, okay, let me show you the crystal that I have in my purse. Like, this is the crystal that I keep in my purse all times. It's so cute. And all right, so this one right here, this is so pretty. When I first saw this crystal, I gravitated towards it. Like I had no clue the name of it or like what it was, used for. But I'm going to read you the definition of this. This crystal right here is called Sunset Aura Quartz. Sunset Aura Quartz. So let me see if I can find that in the book. And let's see. Sunset Aura Quartz. I believe that's the name, Sunset Aura. Yeah, Sunshine. So 232. Okay. I believe that's this one. Yep. All right. So this one right here, this is the crystal that I keep. Thank you. That I keep in my purse. Just reading from like what the book it says, it's a garnished yellow crystal formed from gold and platinum. Its energies are powerful and extremely active. It activates and cleanses the solar plexus, releasing old emotional trauma and hurt. At a spiritual level, Sunshine Aura is expansive and protective. It relieves constipation on all levels and releases toxins. So when I first saw this crystal, I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. And I was very intrigued, like, just wanting to learn more about it. And I held the crystal in my hand, and that's how I like pick crystals, like if I feel like a connection. So if you're looking to like get into crystals, or you're looking to like, expand your collection, go for the crystal that you're gravitated towards, like the one that you just naturally is attracted to. Like that crystal is for you, right? Like if this crystal was like in a pile of other crystals the same, whichever one my eye picks up and I just feel connected to, like that's the one that I would choose, right? And some crystals need cleansing. Some crystals, you can cleanse them just putting them out in the sun or the moon. Some crystals you don't put in water. And so, oh, such wonderful properties too. Yes, it has beautiful properties, right? And so when I saw this crystal and I held it for the first time, I felt like my energy, my frequency was like raised. My light went out. I just felt like my whole energy was like raised, like my vibration was raised. Okay. My light went out, so give me a second to, oops. There we go. Okay. I just felt like my whole energy was raised, just like having this crystal in my hand. And you have to be very open minded. Like, I know talking about crystals, if you're new to the whole concept, it may be like a little over your head. You may not understand. But I always encourage, like, if anyone is curious into getting into crystals, whether you want to collect them just because they're pretty, or you actually want to collect them because of their healing properties, is I would highly recommend you get a crystal book that teaches you what the properties and what the meaning of the crystals are, and keep an open mind. Yes, I forgot the name, but I found one for electronic devices when I was struggling with midterms because it couldn't stay off, because I couldn't stay off Instagram. I know which one you're talking about. Which one is that? Let me see if I know which one you're talking about, because it's good to put on your phone too. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Crystal for electronics. Um, let's see if I can find the one that you're talking about. I feel like it's a black crystal, like the color of it. Mm, crystals for electronic. Oh, here it is. Crystals for electronic devices. Let's see. Did you find it? I'm looking for it too. Is it black tourmaline or pipe? Uh, I see Shun Night. There's a few of them that's coming up for that. So there's a few crystals that's coming up for that. That's the thing. That's it. Is it Shun Night or black tourmaline or pyrite? Pyrite. And the other one, Shungite, is Shungite. Let me see if I could find that in the book and see if that's it. Oh, the one with the T, pyrite, P. Let's see. If it's not in this book, it may be in the other book. Shungite is black. Oh, so that's black. Oops. Oh my goodness. I have like some letters I wrote myself on the different crystals. Let's see if it's in this one. Oh, this one is definitely, okay, so this one's not in order. I'm like looking for it. Oh, well. Okay, so I was right. Shug Knight is great for your phone. All right. So that one. I'm gonna put that in here. So if you want to like research and look into it yourself. Thank you, the mobile medium. SHUNGITE for phone device. All right, if you want to look into that. Have you ever done crystal grids? No, I've never done crystal grids. Can you explain what that is? So, like, when I first started getting into crystals, I was very open minded. I had a spiritual teacher introduced me by just, we went to a crystal trade show together, and a lot of vendors, they had different crystals, and I just kind of picked some that I gravitated towards. And oftentimes we would do like tarot card readings, we would use crystals, and like that's how I got introduced into them. And so over the years, I just started collecting them, and I have this huge box of crystals that I want to show you guys. I have to make room for it. It's pretty huge. I don't know if this is a huge box. But I have some crystals I just want to share with you. So this one right here is black onyx. This is black onyx. And the thing about crystals, the beauty about crystals is no crystal is alike. Every crystal is unique. If they're raw and they're natural from the ground, they're not going to look like the same. It's just like having a natural diamond versus like a lab grown diamond. It's gonna have like its impurities. Like no crystal should look perfect. They should look different. Each crystal should look different. So that's another thing too. Like if you're very new to crystals and you want to like educate yourself, you can make a serious crystal grid with that box, girl. It's so heavy. um, like if you're new to crystals and you're like, I have no idea what she's talking about, but I'm intrigued, just know that if they're real, they shouldn't look the same. Like if you're at a crystal shop or if you're shopping online, I would prefer in person, to be honest, to buy crystals, because I like to pick them up and hold them. But like they should not look perfect. Like there should be some kind of imperfection, even if they're polished. Like this is smooth, so it's polished, but like this shouldn't look the same as this. Like this should be a different shape, a different, you know, it shouldn't look perfect, to kind of like educate anyone that's new. I think it's when you place a group of crystals on a pattern and it helps like concentrate their energy. I think I haven't done them before, only heard about it. Oh, okay. I've never done that, but I do keep like crystals like on my vanity where my skincare is at. I keep some crystals, throughout, just morely for like decorations, but like I keep them sometimes placed like that. On my nightstand, I keep them like that, or in my purse. But like that's how I keep crystals in my day-to-day life. But this is black onyx, and I wanted to read this, what black onyx is, for anyone who is new. Let me use this book. Black onyx. This is a great crystal for protection, I believe. So onyx. All right, 206. All right. So this is the onyx. All right, and this is what this crystal represents. So the color onyx can come in different, this crystal can come in different colors. So this is black onyx, but they do have black, gray, white, blue, brown, yellow, and red. So if you see a red onyx, it's still onyx. It's still, crystal. It's just a different hue, different shade. Um, they come in different sizes, more like a marble polish often. And they're usually sourced in Italy, Mexico, United States, Russia, Brazil, and South Africa. So when you're like at a crystal shop, or if you're at a gemstone convention, or you see someone maybe selling crystals, ask them like where did you source your crystal from? Like, do you know like where is it sourced from? Is it from Brazil? Is it from Italy? Is it from South Africa? I like to learn the history of like where the crystal is originated from, like where is the origin from. So, if you're intrigued, ask. All right, so onyx is strength giving. It provides support in difficult or confusing circumstances and during difficult times of enormous mental or physical stresses. So if you're feeling stressed, if you're in an environment that is just causing just, like some mental stress or whatever, or physical stress, this is a great crystal to keep in your pocket. I like something like this because it's pocket size. So this is really nice. Centering your crystal and align it with a higher power, accessing higher guides is facilitated by onyx and it's also connection with the whole. It can take you forward to view the future and with its capacity to impact personal strength, facilitates being master of one's destiny. This stone promotes vigor, steadfastness, and stamina. It aids learning lessons, imparting self confidence, and helping you to be at ease in your surroundings. This is a great crystal to have in your surroundings. Onyx is a secretive stone that assists in keeping your own counsel, empowering yourself. Okay. However, onyx is said to hold the memories of things that have happened to the warrior. So if you're worried about something, it holds its memories. It can be used telling stories to those who are sensitive to its vibration. This property of holding physical memories make onyx useful in past life work for healing old injuries and physical trauma that are affecting the present life. So if anything's like affecting you from like your past, like this crystal right here can help you work through that. So holding a piece of onyx takes your attention to the site of the previous injury, which can be then released through body work, reframing, or crystal therapy. Onyx can also be used to heal old grief and sorrows. So, the healing property is onyx is beneficial for teeth, bones, bone marrow, blood disorder, and the feet. Positioning, wear this on the left side of the body. Place or hold as appropriate traditional. Onyx worn around the neck was said to cool lust and support chastity. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm only sharing with you girls things that I have and use and things that interest me. So if you're interested in learning more about onyx, I would advise to check out the Crystal Bible and read more, educate yourself. But I think this is a really good crystal if you are looking to empower yourself, protect your energy, if you're looking to actually do framework. And a lot of times, like when you're on your personal development journey, you have to dig within and revisit the past. Like whatever is triggering you, you have to actually identify what it is and address it. And you could do that in therapy. You could do that through crystals. You could do that through maybe when you're listening to the podcast, something is reminding you, like, oh, this is an area that I want to improve in my life. Like, you can use many different personal development tools to help you navigate life. So, I like to use crystals as part of that. I've got to go to Ulta and get some black onyx. Oh my goodness. You know what's funny though? I remember years ago, I was in Dior in Las Vegas, and because I was there for the Magic Trade Show, like they have twice a year, and I was in Dior, and I noticed in their window display they had purple amethyst, and they had like some jewelry, like Dior jewelry, and the purple amethyst was like holding the jewelry. And that was the first time that I don't know if it's because I was new to crystals and I just started like getting into them. So then I started seeing crystals everywhere. But that was like the first time that I saw a luxury brand infuse crystals, gemstones into their marketing, into like their business, into their window display. So I thought that was very fascinating that like Dior, the luxury store, they had crystals. And it was, I don't know if they meant it for something other than just, pretty display, or if they're actually really into like crystals and healing, crystal healing and all that. So just a little notice. I think it's when you place a group of crystals. Okay, so I did read that already. Um, yeah, so I thought that was interesting. So onyx is a great crystal for protecting your energy. It's also a great crystal for just revisiting the past and reframing your mind work around it. So that's a great crystal. And I have a lot of these. I bought all of these crystals over the years from like the different trade shows that I would go to. This box, I swear, is like 50 pounds. It's heavy. So another crystal that I have a bunch of these. These are tiger eye. Yeah, tiger eye. So I'll show you a couple of them just to show you the difference of how they look. Like they're not gonna look the same. Keep that separate. All right, so you've probably seen tiger eye like this before. Have anyone ever heard of seeing tiger eye before, Crystal? And then here's another piece of tiger eye. You see, they're different, right? You always inspire me to get ready and go live. Thank you. Yes, I'm so happy. So this is tiger eye. They're not going to look the same. They're not supposed to look the same because no two crystals are alike. It's just like when you go and buy a diamond in the store, no two diamonds is alike. Unless it's lab grown, they can make it alike, but a natural raw diamond, you're not going to find it alike. So, hello, blessings. I was just listening to July affirmations episode. So excited to follow you here. Thank you. I'm so happy you're here. It's so much fun over here because we get to like interact with each other. I feel like, I'm so grateful for the people that's come over from the podcast because for the longest, it kind of seems like a one side conversation because I don't get to see you on the podcast. You don't get to see me, but on Instagram or YouTube live, we can like interact with each other more. So I love it. Thank you for following. Okay, so this is tiger eye. Let me read you what tiger eye is. So see what page tiger eye is on. I'm into stuff like this. Like I love learning more about different crystals. So 289. Okay. So this is tiger eye. And if you're just joining, I'm sharing my crystal collection. And I'm also sharing like the crystal Bible book. This has a lot of information on different crystals. It tells you like the origin where they're from, the healing properties, all that good stuff. And you can I'll find I do have this linked in my like to know it, but like I'll make sure I'll link it in this video on YouTube for sure. And I'll link it on the IG stories. So let me read to you what tiger eye is about. And if you guys are into like Van Cleef jewelry, I think that's probably why Van Cleef is definitely one of my favorites. If you notice, their jewelry is gemstones. It's like, the crystal tiger eye, they have onyx, they have carnelian, they have mother of pearl. Like if you notice Van Cleef jewelry, they're onto something, right? Okay, so tiger eye, it comes like a brown, yellow, or pink, red, blue. Attributes. Tiger eye combines the earth energy with the energies of the sun to create a high vibrational state that is nevertheless grounded, drawing the spiritual energies to earth. Placed on the third eye, it enhances psychic abilities. So I don't know if she's still on here, but if you're a medium, if you have like natural psychic abilities, I'm pretty sure you use Tiger Eye. So, psychic abilities in earthly people imbalances the lower chakras, stimulating the rise of the Kundalini energy. Tiger Eye is a protective stone that was traditionally carried as a I'm butchering this word, against its ill wishes and curses. So I'm going to pause here. Yes, girl, I'm a Leo and I love working with that crystal. Okay, confirmation. So if you feel like someone is having negative energy, the evil eye, and you want to protect your energy, this is a good stone to carry with you. This is Tiger Eye. It's a really good stone. And I also want to state this: no one can ever cast like they could wish ill will towards you, but like that cannot manifest in your life unless you allow it to manifest in your life. If you need me to explain, I would be more than happy to explain. But I feel like a lot of times some people are afraid to show or share certain things in their life because they feel like the evil eye, like this is gonna like bad things will start happening, right? And explain that part, I will. Bad things are going to start happening. And I want to say that no one has that much power over you. Like you have to allow authority in your life for them to take over in your life. No one has that much power to make bad things start happening in your life. So what we focus our energy on, what we focus our intention on, that's where our energy flows. So a lot of times, you may be talking to someone, and this is normal conversation, right? Non-judgmental, right? You may be talking to someone and they start telling you like, oh, like my dog got hit, my car caught on fire, I got a speeding ticket, my boyfriend left me, like I lost my job. And it's like, okay, well, how did these things happen to you? No one can ever like just wish that for you and those things start happening for you in your life. So you have divine protection. You are heavily divine guided by your angels, by the universe, or whoever you believe in, okay? Whether you believe in God, like whoever you believe in, right? You are divinely protected and always divinely guided, but no one can come into your life and destroy your life. No one can do that. Like energy wise, no one can do that. You have to allow them to do those things to you. And how does that happen? You start focusing on the bad. You start focusing on, oh my God, what if this happens in my life? Now things are starting to manifest. And manifestation is not just a tangible, physical item. It can be a thought. Preach, right? It could be a thought. You can manifest a negative thought. Like if someone comes up to you and say, well, I don't think you should buy that dress over there because that color doesn't work for you. And you may be thinking, well, this is my favorite color and I wear this color all the time. What are you talking about? Now you're starting to overanalyze what that person just told you. Oh, that person said this color doesn't look right on me. It's not gonna like, it's not gonna make me look good in it or whatever, right? Now you're over analyzing what someone told you who is not qualified to give you their 2 cents, and you're putting too much thought and emphasis on that person's opinion about you. You following what I'm saying? So I need to hear this. I've been hiding my content to avoid online energy vampires. Don't hide your content. Oh my God. What kind of content do you make? Was that you that DM'd me and say you wanted to be a content creator, but maybe faceless content? Like you didn't want to show your face? So no one has that power over you to make or break you as a person. No one has that much power in the world. Like physically, they can go after you, but you can call the authorities, you can call the police, but no one energetically has that much power over you to make or break you as a person. It starts from within. Like how you think of yourself and how you view yourself. If you want to be a content creator, Z Asha, you said you stopped showing your content online because you're afraid of like online energy vampires. Well, let me say this. If you're cultivating a community and you have a tolerance policy, like if someone comes onto your page and they start making comments that is negative towards your work that you're creating, block. Their energy is not welcome in your space. Not me, but I'm interested in faceless. Okay, so that wasn't you that DM'd me. There was a few of you guys that DM'd me in Faceless Academy work advice content. Send me a DM. I do offer one-on-one coaching. So if you're looking to start with that, I can help you with that if you need some assistance, if you need help. But like no one can come into your world, into your space and destroy what you have going on for yourself. Like if you're afraid that, let's say you want to get a promotion at your job and you're afraid to tell your best friend because you kind of feel like your best friend has like some energy that's like wonky and you're like, I don't know if I should tell her because if I tell her this, I may not get the job promotion. Well, let me just tell you, if it's for you, if it's meant for you, it will never miss you. Like whatever is for you, whatever blessing God has for you in your life, it will never miss you. No one can come and take away your blessings. If your name is on it, it's yours. You cannot mess it up. No one can come and take it away from you. Okay? It's meant to be for you. Thank you. Yes. I'll look forward to that DM. So don't ever feel like someone has authority over your life and make and break what's meant for you. Like, don't ever feel like someone can take away your blessings. And if you're showing people how grateful you are, how things are happening in your life, and you feel the need to pull back that excitement, those people you don't need to be around anyway. Like, protect your energy. Create a space where you can attract new people into your life that is going to appreciate when great things are happening in your life. And they're not going to shade or look down or judge or whatever, you know what I mean? So like you have to create that space and that energy within yourself first so you can attract other people and who's on that same frequency, who's on that same wavelength. So let me see what you guys are saying. Tiger Eye also really boosts my confidence. Yes, it does. And when your confidence is boosted, you don't tolerate people who are negative. You don't tolerate people who aren't warmth towards you. Like you understand that you have a greater purpose in life and you're going to protect your energy by setting healthy boundaries energetically. You don't have to over explain why you're not communicating with someone. Just energetically, just set the boundaries. So I hope that helps. Like, because a lot of times I feel like people are afraid to really show up as their authentic self in certain environments. And I talk about this all the time. Like if you feel like you can't be yourself in a certain room, maybe that room wasn't designed for you to be in that room. Maybe you have expanded beyond the room that you're in and you feel suffocated. So, I hope that helps. So that I love this crystal. So I'm gonna read like the healing of this, what it says in here. Tiger Eye treats the eye and aids the night vision, heals the throat and reproductive organs, and dissolves constrictions. It is helpful for repairing broken bones. And you can wear this on your right arm or as a pendant for short periods. So that's really nice. And it's a position as appropriate in healing. You can also place this on the navel chakra for spiritual grounding. So that's really good too for spiritual groundings. So there's different colors. This one right here, I don't know if you can see in the book. This one's a red tiger eye. You guys can see. I know the lighting might be kind of bouncing off weird. But this is a red tiger eye. It's a stimulating stone that overcomes lethargy and provides motivation. in healing the speeds of a slow metabolism and increase a lower sex drive. Nice. I love seeing your crystals and hearing about the meanings. Do you have something for the throat chakra? Also, could you make a podcast about gracefully speaking and listening? Oh, I can do that. Let me take a picture of that so I can like put that in my notes. There we go. Okay, so let's look for a crystal for the throat chakra. I feel like I have, let's see, crystal for throat chakra. Okay. All right, so let's see. There's a few on here for throat chakra crystals. Oh, okay. I actually have aquamarine. Let's see. I don't know if I have that one though. I feel like I have a different one. Aquamarine. So that's number 67. So I'm gonna see if I have that crystal. I don't know if I do. So, all right, so this one is really good. There's several crystals for throat chakra. So I'm gonna see if I have that one in here. Let me put this one up first. Let me put the tiger eye crystals up first. I don't want them mixed. All right. All right, so let's look for aquamarine. I have a lot of crystals. So, kyanite, carnelian. Which one is this? Oh, lemon quartz. This is a big malachite. I forgot the name of this one, but this one's really pretty. You know what? This one might be, I had some notes. This one might be in my notes. Ooh, I do have one for your throat. Blue kyanite. This one. This one right here. Okay, let me take this one out. This is a raw one. It's not polished, so I have to be careful because sometimes it can like the little pieces can like kind of cut you. This is so pretty. You guys can see. Can you see this one? The blue kyanite? So pretty, right? So what you guys are saying. I believe Celeste. Oh, let me go back. Thank you again for the confirmation. May break us over, so I'll go listen to the podcast. You're welcome. Nice. I believe Celsius. Okay. It is good for the throat chakra. I recommend it to a client who was struggling with communicating, using English as a second language. Okay, I think I have that one too. Let me look into this one first. It's beautiful, right? Let me read this one first. I feel like this one, blue kyanites. So let's see. We have several of these crystals that we can use for throat chakra. Let's see. Kyanite, KKK 166. I love this book. I don't know everything, so I use this as a reference. All right, so yay! Okay, so I found it in the book. I'm gonna read it to you, girlies. All right, so we have it. All right. So the source is Brazil. It's beautiful, right, Amor? It's beautiful. So source is Brazil. Okay, so this is blue kyanite. And it's spelled Kyanite. So the attributes is excellent for attunement and meditation. So this is really good for meditation. It is a I'm butchering this word. Tranquility, and a powerful transmuter. an amplifier of high frequency energies, stimulating psychic abilities and the intuition. With its ability to tune into the causal level, this stone can help spiritual energies to manifest in thought. This is good to manifest in thought. The crystal connects to spirit guides and instills compassion, grounding spiritual vibrations. It brings spiritual integrity and maturing. It facilitates dream recall and promotes healing dreams. Kaya is helpful to those making the transition through death. Kaya instantly aligns the chakras, clearing the pathways. And let's see what else. Also, Kaya does not hold negativity. It never requires cleaning. I love this. This doesn't require you to clean. Some crystals you need to clean. Like if I personally don't allow everyone to touch crystals, like if it's my personal crystal, like because everyone has their own energy, right? So this is a crystal that it doesn't require you to clean. So that's something important to know. And it's opening the throat chakra. So was it Amor that asked me about that? About the throat chakra? Yeah, Amor. So this is great for opening the throat chakra. This stone encourages self-expression and communication, which is important. And there's an affirmation on the podcast, self-expression affirmations that you can use and meditate with too as well. And it helps speaking one truth, cutting through fears and blockages. So it cuts through ignorance and opens the spiritual and psychological truth. Kyanite slices through confusion and dispels blockages, illusions, anger, frustration, and stress. It increases the capacity for logical and linear thoughts, stimulates the higher mid, and links into the causal levels. So the healing is kyanite treats muscular disorders, fevers, and thyroid and adrenal glands, throat and brain. Blue kyanite, yes. Thank you, Amor, for spelling that for her. Yes. So this right here is really good for the throat chakra. So if you feel like your throat chakra is closed, like you're not able to express yourself, or you have like the fear of just like speaking maybe in public, this is a beautiful crystal to keep with you. I'm actually gonna like keep this on me. So I'm gonna give you guys like tell you a little secret about myself. I grew up in the South. I grew up on a small farm. My grandmother raised me with a third grade education. So in my household wasn't as educated. It wasn't as educated, like college degree or anything like that. And so there was oftentimes I really struggled in school speaking because I had this broken English, this dialogue, because at home I'm interacting with my grandmother, right? But then when I go to school, I'm interacting, with teachers and, other students, right? And so I used to have a fear of really speaking in the classroom, like actually raising my hand and answering questions in the classroom. And so that held me back a lot, like mentally, and afraid to actually really speak. Even though I had so much to offer, so much to speak, and so much to talk, and even though I was very smart in certain classrooms, I was always afraid to truly speak because of like, judging the way I talk, or maybe I'm not pronouncing a certain word, or maybe my grammar is like off, right? But I used to always have this fear. And when I went to college, I took public speaking, and because that was a class you had to take. And it's so funny how all of those fears I had, I end up being the top two out of the classroom, one of the best public speakers. And we had a competition like within all the classes that my professor taught. There was like this competition, like this public speaking competition, and there was different levels, and the winner won like this grand prize. I made it to like level 3, but like it really helped me activate my voice by taking that class. And then later on in life, when I got into crystals and when I got into therapy and when I got into like working with coaches and stuff, I got better and better in speaking. And I also got better in being more confident and speaking my own truth and being more confident in speaking about things I'm passionate about. And if you ever feel like you're in, that same, shoes or whatever, or you don't feel as confident speaking in public, or you maybe don't feel as confident speaking on camera, try using this. Maybe this will help you activate your throat chakra and just try it. What do you have to lose? So it's called Blue Kanye. I'm gonna put it over here too on Instagram. Thank you for typing that on YouTube for me. And I'll type it here for anyone who is interested. This is good for your throat chakra. So I love it. And my light just went out on my phone. But 1111, yes. You're welcome. Wow, you just found out you had low thyroid. Oh my God. Maybe this is a sign to like just take it. And again, guys, just take this with like a grain of salt. I'm only sharing things that, so just take with, I'm not a doctor, so just take with a grain of salt, okay? I love seeing your crystals and hearing about the meanings. Do you have some? Okay, so I did read that one. Okay. I'm soft spoken and sweet, but when annoyed, I'm a bit snarky. Aren't we all? Listen, I'm sweet and I'm kind, but like if you piss me off, I can be snarky too. Okay. So that's the beauty of being a woman. There's many dimensions, there's different levels, layers of us as a woman, as a person, so you're not just one-sided all the time in life. There's different layers to a person. It's like an onion. When you peel back the onion, there's so many layers. So yeah, but for the most part, I'm sweet and kind. But if you like tick me off, I can be mean. Within right, though, within reason. Okay, I'll spell this one again too. So this one is Blue Kyanite, Kyanite for throat chakra. And I was trying to make sure that I have like the live chat, available if you guys replay this. Throat chakra. So you can like look at the comments just in case you need to go back for reference. But this is for the throat chakra. So this is definitely divine because my doctor told me to handle it naturally. Such a low stress and more greens. I'm definitely giving Blue Kanye a try. Yes. I love that doctors are open-minded to naturally handling things because not everything needs to be like medicated, you know what I mean? So like I always say like if you're feeling stress in life, if you're feeling like you have like, just unease, a lot of times it could be environment, it could be the type of food we're eating, it could be the what we're consuming online. So I always say, let me charge this real quick. I always go back to saying like it's a lot of times it's stress. Like stress is a number one killer for sure. It's stress for sure. So so you guys are saying over here. Oh, let me look into Cecilite. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cecilite, Celesite. Let me look into that because I remember you did say that and find that. There's so many crystals that's great for throat chakra. So it's not just one crystal that serves all the purpose. It's so many different crystals. Cecilite, Celeste or Cecilite, I think is how you pronounce it. CE. So it's not in this book. That is so strange. Oh, here it is, 96. It is in this book. I have this crystal. Oh my God, I have it, but I don't think I have it in this box. I have this crystal and it looks just like this. I have to find it. I want to say it might be in the office. I have this crystal right here. It looks just like this. It's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oh my God. So this is a good crystal that she was mentioning too. This is great for the throat chakra. The healing properties is excellent for dissolving pain and bringing in love. Um, it's a creative stone. So if you're feeling like you're having blockage with creating, Sesolite is a creative stone, especially used for the arts. So it's great for that too as well. I love it. Mentally calms and sharpens the mind. So if you're worrying a lot, this promotes mental clarity and fluent communication. It promotes mental clarity and fluent communication. Sesolite is the stone that I'm talking about. And I'm going to put it here in the comments so you guys can follow along just in case you didn't see the comment above. Throat chakra. So that's good. And I'm going to put it over here too. Throat chakra. Oops. S. All right, so that's really good too. All right, and I love this. I'm gonna see if I can like find this and show you guys like later. But I love, 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 love that. All right. So this right here, I'm gonna put away the blue kyanite. It's so pretty. And just put over there. All right, so let's find another stone. Any other stones or requests you guys have? Maybe I might have it. This one doesn't have anything on it. Okay, so this one is a really great stone. This, I believe, is amethyst. This right here, I think someone on the box is everything. Thank you. So amethyst, look how pretty that is. Look at that purple. Isn't that so pretty? This is amethyst. Okay, more crystals for thyroids and maybe cholesterol. Okay, so I'll look for that. So this is amethyst. Let me read you what amethyst represents. All right. My little crystal box. All right, so amethyst, page 53. Okay, so amethyst looks different. Remind you, no crystal is the same. This is a polished crystal, and this right here is more of a raw. And I think it's so pretty. Like if you ever go on YouTube and look up, I forgot his name. His name might have been Jake. I think he's from Canada. But I used to watch like when they would actually mine the crystals out of the ground. They look like rocks. They look like nothing. But when you like break them in half, it's so beautiful what you see on the inside. It's so pretty. So amethyst is like a purple to lavender color. And they're sourced in the United States, Britain, Canada, Brazil, Mexico, Russia, East Africa, India, Siberia. So those are some of the places where you can source amethyst and you can find them. And you know, I think this will be really cool. Like if you wanted to like just do this for fun, look for like a place that you can go you can go crystal mining. Like you can actually go and like dig for crystals. I think that's really fun to do. So amethyst is extremely powerful and protective stone. So this is a great stone for protection. It's powerful, it's protective with a high spiritual vibration. I love it. I love it. It guards against physical attacks, transmuting the energy into love, a natural tranquilizer. Amethyst blocks geopathic stress. So if you're feeling stressed, this is a great crystal for that. And negative environment energies. If you feel like your environment is negative, like if you, let's say you're working, like you're at work and you have no control, like the people around you because this is your job, this is a great crystal to just have on your desk. It's a great crystal to have on your desk. So, amethyst, and I love when you walk into like someone's home and they have crystals like as part of their like decor. This is a beautiful crystal to have as your decor if you're ever into like, decorating, adding crystals throughout your home. Um, so the healing amethyst boosts production of hormones and tunes the metabolism. It strengthens the cleansing and eliminating organs and the immune system. An excellent cleanser for the blood. Amethyst relieves physical, emotional, and psychological pain or stress and blocks geopathic stress. It eases headaches and releases tension. This stone reduces bruising, injuries, and swelling and treats hearing disorders. So that's really good too. And you can wear this as jewelry. You can actually, like, if you want to, like, take something like this to, like, to someone who makes jewelry, and you can get this made into, like, a beautiful necklace. So I think that's really nice. What is your sign? My sign, my zodiac sign, I'm a Gemini. What is your sign? So I'm going to look for you a more crystal that you said for cholesterol. So let me find crystal for cholesterol. Oh, you're Aries. Do you know much about zodiac signs? Um, okay, so let's find crystals for cholesterol, for high blood pressure, cholesterol. Let's find something for that. I feel like I know one, but I don't want to like say it until it's confirmed. Let's see what this is. All right. Oh, clear quartz, amethyst, bloodstone. I have bloodstone, I think. I think I saw that. I think I have bloodstone. I feel like I do. No, that's jasper. No. Here's more of my other pretty crystals here too. So from my research, you can use amethyst, and you can use bloodstone, and you can use, I thought I had bloodstone. Is this it? Nope. No, I don't. I thought I did. All right. I don't have it, but let's look for it. Let's look for it. I just want to make sure because I don't want to like mislead. Bloodstone is 84. Okay. Okay, so you can use this crystal right here for high cholesterol. This is called bloodstone, and many other too as well. So this is good. So if you have like kidneys, cholesterol, high blood pressure, this is really good. It helps remove toxins. It's an excellent cleanser. It's an excellent blood cleanser and powerful healer. It is believed to have a mystical and magical properties controlling the weather and conferring the ability to banish evil and negativity and to direct spiritual energies. Love that. Okay. Psychologically, bloodstone gives courage and teaches how to avoid dangerous situations by strategically withdrawal and flexibility. It encourages selfishness and idealism and aids the recognition that chaos precedes transformation. Bloodstone assists you in acting in the present moment. Mentally, bloodstone calms the mind, dispels confusion, enhances the decision of making process. That is good. Emotionally, bloodstones help in grounding the heart energy. It reduces irritability, aggressiveness, and impatience. Spiritually, bloodstone assists in bringing spirituality into everyday life. I love that crystal. So that's a crystal you can look into more. And hopefully that helps. There's some other crystals too, but that's just the one that kind of stood out to me. So maybe try looking into that one. Can we do crystals for money and asthma if you have time? Yes, I love. Okay, so let's look into that. I believe citrine is definitely a money crystal for sure. So I'm gonna find that. Citrine. 116. Okay, so citrine. So if you are looking to call money into your life, call an abundance of money, this is a good crystal. Citrine right here. All right, so the color's like a yellowish, and citrine looks different too. I have this is citrine too as well. So it's different. There's different types of citrine. I have another one I want to show you, but I don't know. Maybe I should go get it. I'm gonna grab it. I actually have it's your favorite. I actually have a necklace. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab it and show you. Okay, I also brought my selenite too as well. See how pretty this is? So, okay. My crystal box. Okay, so this is my personal necklace I wear sometimes. And this necklace has brought me a lot of money. It's citrine. And look how pretty that is. So citrine looks different, right? So this is another citrine. Where's it at? This is another citrine. You see, it looks different. I prefer this one though. But this is citrine. And I bought it just like this at the gemstone convention. It's a necklace. You can actually just do it like that too. But I love how it sits on me. Like this is a good length. You can adjust it if you want to. But I love this stone right here. Yeah, money citrine. I'm gonna read to you the properties and everything. So you can source citrine in Brazil, Russia, France, Madagascar, Britain, and United States. You can find citrine like that. So citrine is a powerful cleanser and regenerator, carrying the power of the sun. This is an exceeding beneficial stone. It is warming, energizing, and highly creative. So if you're looking to be more of a creative person, citrine is really good to help bring that out in you. This is one of the crystals that never needs cleansing. It absorbs, transmutes, dissipates, and grounds negative energy. Protecting your energy. So this is a great way to protect your energy because it grounds and it transmutes negative energy. So citrine energizes every level of life. As an aura protector, it acts as an early warning system so that action can be taken to protect oneself. It has the ability to cleanse the chakras, especially the solar plex. Especially the solar plex and the navel chakras. It activates the crown chakra, and it opens the intuition. Citrine cleanses and balances the subtle bodies, aligning them with the physical. And Citrine is one of the stones of abundance. Okay, so this stone is the abundant stone. Like, if there was one stone that I could recommend that you get today, like if you can go to like a crystal shop and like buy a stone, this will be the one stone I would be like, okay, go buy some citrine out of all the stones I have. Like, this is a great stone for abundance. It transmutes energy. It helps express your craveness. So this dynamic stone teaches how to manifest and attract wealth and prosperity and success and all good things. Citrine is a happy, generous stone and encourages sharing what you have and yet helps you to hold onto your wealth. It has the power to impart joy to all who behold it. Gloom and negativity gloom and negativity have no place around citrine. So if you are a gloomy person, if you're a negative person, like, it doesn't work for you, you know? So it is useful stone for smoothing group or family discord. Like, if you're in a group setting or if you're in a family setting or whatever, it's great to, like, smooth things over. So psychologically, citrine raises your self-esteem and self-confidence and removes destructive tendencies. It enhances individuality, improves motivation, activates creativity, and encourages self-expression, which we love. It makes you less sensitive, especially to criticism, and encourages acting on constructive criticism. It helps you develop a positive attitude and to look forward optimistically, going with the flow instead of hanging onto the past, which is so important. You should be continuously going with the flow in life and not holding on to the past. This stone promotes enjoyment of new experiences and encourages exploring every possibility avenue until you find the best solution. Oh my God, I love this. I love this stone. Mentally, citrine enhances concentration and revitalize the mind. It is excellent for overcoming depression, fears, and phobia. Citrine promotes inner calm so that the wisdom can emerge. It helps in digesting information, analyzing situations, and steering them in a positive direction. I want to pause there. Okay, I want to reread this. Citrine helps in digesting information, analyzing situation, and steering them in a positive direction. So I love that this stone helps you analyze the information. It helps steer things in a positive direction because this stone is abundance. Like, with this stone, you have no other choice but to manifest success, wealth, abundance, prosperity, confidence, self esteem. Like, this raises your vibration. And you're able to protect your own energy. You're able to create your dream life. You're able to express yourself with this stone. So, this is a beautiful stone to have in your collection. Oh no, my stone. Did I just take this off? All right, so I'm gonna fix this. Maybe I need to like redo it. So I have this, and this just kind of came attached. How do I put it back? All right. I have to do that off camera. It may take a little time. But anyway, this stone right here is perfect for that. Citrine is the best crystal for my success energy as per Feng Shui. Yes, yes. I love that. Eye bracelet breaks before. It's weird. I don't know, but I wanted to know about that. Okay, so this is what I was told. I remember one time I was at the beach and I had a book and a crystal and I wanted to go and play in the water. And so there was a girl sitting next to us. And I was like, hey, do you mind just watching our stuff? It was just my book and like my sandals. And she was like, sure, no problem. And we come back, the crystal is gone. Now, this crystal at the time, I think it might have been citrine. this crystal, I was like, where did my crystal go? Like I know she didn't take it, you know what I mean? But like, where did my crystal go? And I'm like, did the birds come and take the crystal? Like maybe they thought it was food and they picked it up. I don't know. But I lost the crystal that I had with me at the beach. And so I asked my spiritual teacher at the time, I was like, what does this mean when you lose a crystal or when a crystal breaks? And what I was told is that like you no longer need that crystal, like you ascended, like you no longer needed that crystal, like whatever you were using that crystal for, you master that, like you have self master around that. So I took that as a notion is that like, oh, I bought this crystal and I was using it and I was meditating with it for this purpose, and I've mastered that whatever I was using it for. Like I no longer need it, but I can just have it for like, just to have it with me. But like I no longer need this crystal as to use it for what I was using it for. So that's what I was told. So if you find that you've lost a crystal or maybe a crystal broke or whatever, it's like, okay, whatever you were working on, you've reached that level and you no longer need it. Like you surpassed that. I love that. I needed to hear this. Thank you. You're welcome. And that's how I honestly like, that's how the message aligned with me. Because at the time, I was like, the book I was reading was um, Abraham Hicks, Money and the Law of Attraction. And I love Abraham Hicks. I've been listening to her for years. And I enjoy it. I read it for enjoyment and for pleasure. I no longer read it to like try to figure out how to create, new money into my life or try to figure out how to create whatever success into my life. Like I have that within myself. I know how to do those things for myself. And I feel like crystals amplifies your energy. Like whatever crystal you have, I feel like it truly amplifies the person who you are as a person. So I'm an abundant person. I have abundant mindset. And this crystal just amplifies who I am already. So that's what I was thinking when your necklace broke. You've mastered embodying abundance. Yes. Thank you for that. Yes. I've mastered the embodiment of abundance. I no longer have a scarcity mindset, a lack mindset. I no longer worry about my future because I know I'm the creator. I know that the many investments I've made within myself, it's paying off. And like my life is a reflection of that. Like just me being here and speaking and not worrying about like, oh, this or that. Like to me, I have mastered inner peace. I have mastered confidence. I've mastered self-esteem, high self-esteem. And that's how I see it. So I know I lost a few of you guys said some stuff. So let me scroll up and see what you guys are saying. I don't want to miss anyone. Um, I was just like, I feel like I just got the answer to a question I was just wondering about. Thank you, Jasmine. Oh my God, you're so welcome. I'm so happy. That's what I was thinking about. Okay, so I read that one. Could you do an episode on intelligence or skills? Let me screenshot that. Yes. Can you elaborate more on that? What do you mean? Let me check my phone real quick and then I'll read your questions. Uh, okay. Okay. All right. So let me see what you guys are saying. Hopefully, I don't have to go. If I do, we'll resume. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. I feel like I missed some stuff, some conversation. Okay. I already said that. I love your spirit. Just so kind. Thank you. Yes. Big three: Aries, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know a lot, but I know who I'm compatible with. I don't know my big three. How do you find out your big three? Now I've done certain things like I've done like a human design test like online. I found I don't remember the website, but I'm pretty sure if you just like Google whatever, you can like do like these tests and it tells you like what design you are. And I'm a manifestor generator, but I don't know how to tell like my big three. So I don't know how to do that. And guys, I will never teach something that I don't know. That's one thing about me. I can only share things that I'm like knowledgeable. So if I'm not knowledgeable about something, I'm not gonna teach it because I don't know it. And I'll be upfront and honest about it. Um, let me see. Okay. Sounds like I really need that. Thanks. I'll go to my local crystal shop. Yes. Oh my God. You have to get the citrine for sure. I'm a big spiritual person. So like when you spoke about energy vampires and people not being able to take from you, why does things happen like I've had an evil ring break, green malachite, and seeing eye bracelet break before? It's weird. I don't know, but I wanted to know about that. So going back to what I was saying is that when those things break on you, or like you lost them or whatever, you no longer need those things. Like you are the crystal. I want you guys to think of yourself as a crystal, okay? Whatever tool you're using in life to better yourself, it only amplifies who you are as a person at heart, okay? So yes, this is so pretty. This is beautiful. I have a bunch of these. As you guys can see, I have my crystal pops. I have my crystal pops. These are gorgeous. This is malachite, by the way. Let's talk about malachite. This is for activation, transformation, protection. This is a great stone. This is polished. And yes, these stones are beautiful. They're great to have, they're great to use, they're great to keep in your home or in your purse or in your bra, wherever you want to place them at on you. Um, they're great to have, but don't feel like they have more power than you. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Like you are the crystal, you are the gemstone, you are the divine goddess. And what you think is what you believe, right? So what you believe, what you think is what you see. So that's why you have to find ways to raise your frequency, to raise your vibration, to protect your energy. You find that whatever thing is for you. Like for me, this is a great way to like raise my vibration and energy because we're talking about things that excites us. Crystals, spiritual, makeup. We're talking a little bit about everything, right? So I know my day is going to be abundantly great. Like the rest of the day is going to be amazing because I've invested some time into myself early in the morning, even before I got on live. I invested self-care into myself. So, like, think of yourself as the crystal. Like, you are the creator. Like, no one has that much power over you unless you give them permission, unless you give them access to you and you block the access. Like, if their energy is so negative, block. Like, mentally find ways to block. Like, no, you can't have direct access to me. So, um, anytime you feel like people are like energy vampires, eliminate the access to you. Like no one should have that much power over you. Let's see. You're welcome. I love that. Needed to hear that. I like CoStar app. Oh, is that an app that tells you? Oh, okay. That's an app that tells you about the moon, your three. Okay. Sun, rising, moon. Perfect. So CoStar app is an app that Ashley uses. She recommends. My friend just put me on to the app called Pattern. Uh-oh. Let me know if you guys can still hear me because the sound went out last time when my battery was low. So let me know if you can still hear me in the comments on Instagram. Let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Let's see. I hate when it does that. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. CoStar is great. You can friend others and see how you vibe that day. Nice. Okay. Okay, perfect. Good. Um, let's see. How do you like the pattern? Okay, so she's asking how do you like the pattern app? Co-Star and Horus. These are some great recommendations. Thank you for sharing. I like the pattern. It's cute. It gives you friend connections and info. I like it, my people, and I don't advise paying for the extras. Yeah, try to avoid it. I agree. I agree. Okay, perfect. So let me see what some other crystals I have. So in a little bit, I'm gonna have to go, but let me show you some other crystals. So this one right here is Amazonite. Amazonite. That one is Amazonite. And it almost looks like the other crystal I was trying to look for, the aquamarine, but this one is Amazonite. This is so pretty. Can you see that one good? This is a pretty crystal. Let's find what this one is. Okay. Amazonite, number 49. Okay, so this is how it looks in the book, Amazonite. It's so pretty, right? Like this is a really pretty like blue. And this is a polished one, so it's not, just raw, it's polished, it's tumble. You can source this in United States, Russia, Canada, Brazil, India, Austria. And it's blue-green. The color's like blue-green. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Don't forget you wanted to talk about something important before you left. Thank you so much. I'm going to talk about that after this crystal. Okay, so Amazonite. So Amazonite has a powerful filtering action. A physical level, it blocks geopathic stress. Okay, we're blocking the stress, the negativity. It absorbs microwaves and cell phone. Ooh, someone asked me about a cell phone, a crystal for your cell phone. This is a good one. Okay, electromagnetite. So this is great for like pollution. With phones or whatever. It should be placed in between you and the source of any pollution or taped to a cell phone. Oh my God, isn't this crazy? Earlier in the live on YouTube, I forgot, was it Ashley? You asked me about this for like cell phones. This is the crystal for you, Amazonite. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Make sure I'm spelling this correct. Amazonite. That's so crazy. We are leaving off with that. We're gonna end with that one. Okay, so I'll put over here on Instagram too. Amazonite crystal for phone. I'm just abbreviation, but you guys can research too. All right, so this is good for that. It promotes self-expression and communication. I feel like a lot of these crystals we've been touching on is great for communication. It balances the emotions and reduces the stress and lessens the fear. It encourages trust and hope and being a highly optimistic stone. It is helpful for anyone suffering from depression, from life circumstances and brain imbalances, no matter how difficult those circumstances may be. Oh my God. I apologize. I started reading from this page and I didn't flip the page over. This crystal that I started reading from, I apologize, guys. This is moss agate. That's the crystal I started reading from, but maybe somebody needed to hear that. Maybe somebody needs to hear that. So I don't know if that resonates with anyone. Maybe someone needed to hear that. All right, so I'm on the correct page now. And I'm gonna go back to that crystal because maybe someone needed to hear that. And I'm gonna see if I have that. Amazonite. So this is the correct one. All right. So Amazonite has a powerful filtering action. At a physical level, it blocks geopathic stress, absorbs microwaves and cell phone emanates, and protects against electromagnetic pollution. So this is great, okay, for that. The healing, Amazonite heals and opens both the heart and throat chakra. So if you feel like you're blocked heart and throat, this is a great stone. It enhances loving communication. I love that. Communicate with love. And it opens your third eye chakra and intuition. The stone dissipates negative energy and blocks within the nervous system. It is beneficial, tooth decay, calcium, and deficiency. This is a really great stone. So you can hold this or place it in an effective point or wear it to protect against microwaves. So this is a great stone, Amazonite. So that's great for phone. Now I'm going to go back to this stone because I just feel like for me to actually accidentally read this, maybe someone needed to hear this one. And I feel like I actually have this one. I have so many pretty stones. Let's see if we have. I have red. Does this come in red? It does. Oh, okay. All right, so I have red. Let's see if we have another one. Oh my God. We have to pick up where we left off. I want to go live again and finish telling you about the rest of the stones I have. Okay, I have this one too. Wow, okay. So this is, all right. So let me put the rest of these up and then we'll leave off with this stone that I just discovered. On an accident, I started reading that. All right, so this stone right here is moss agate. And this is the stone that I started reading on accident. So stick with me for a second. Let me just grab one so you guys can see. Look how pretty this stone is. It's like red, orangey. That is so pretty. And it is different colors. This stone is not just that color. This is how it looks in the book. And it comes in different colors. So the colors they come in is green, blue, red, which is this one, yellow, and brown. So this is like a red brownish color. Okay, so you can source this from the United States, Australia, and India. This is where you're going to find agate, Agate. So this stone right here, the properties is a stabilizing stone strongly connected with nature. Moss agate is said to refresh the soul and enable you to see the beauty in all you behold. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Yes, it's so pretty, right? So this stone, it helps you see all the beauty you hold. Maybe I needed to see this stone. Oh my God, I've never really played around with this stone. And I have a lot of crystals and I just, sometimes I focus more attention on certain crystals and then some I don't look at them and then whenever I need it, that's when the crystal makes sense to me. Does that make sense to you guys? It's like a book. It's like when you buy a book and you may not read it the day you buy it, but 6 months from later you may pick it up and it resonates with you. And it's the same like with the podcast, right? Like maybe there's an episode you see, but you're not like moved to click and listen to it. But then like maybe a year later, you're like, oh, let me listen to this episode. And like it resonates with you. I feel like this stone, wow, this is powerful. So this stone is extremely beneficial for any employed in agriculture or associated with botany. A birthing crystal. Moss agate assists midwives in their work, lessening pain and enduring a good delivery. It is a stone of new beginnings and releasing the blockage or spiritual. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is so crazy. Girl, your podcast is literally so helpful and one of my favorites. I'm about to go full in on my business. Thanks to you. Thanks to your inspiration. Oh my God, thank you. Congrats. Oh my God, congrats on your business. What kind of business do you have? Wow, this stone right here, agate, this is so beautiful. I'm loving I'm loving the properties of this. Okay, so a stone, a wealth. Ooh, we have some competition. Okay. So citrine is a stone of abundance and wealth and money. This stone is wait a minute. I cannot make this up. You guys remember when this broke on live? This stone broke on live, the necklace. So I'm like, oh, I gotta fix this when the live is over. Okay. This is my abundance money stone. Okay. This stone right here is a stone of wealth. Moss agate attracts abundance. Maybe this is my new level of abundance, and I've mastered cistrine in my life. Like, oh my God, I've never really played with this stone. Like, I have it, but like, I'm so familiar with citrine, and I've used citrine for like almost a decade. Like, that's how long I've been into crystals. And so I got into crystals in 2015. So next year would be 10 years, 2025. So I've been using citrine for 10 years. And that's been the stone that I would go to for money, for abundance, for success, for wealth. But I've mastered that level in my life. Like maybe that's like I've peaked that level with where I'm at, right? So it's like time for something new. You know what I mean? Out with the old and in with the new. Yes, yes. And this is the stone that's going to take me to the new level of abundance. And if you feel like that with anything in life, like look at it as like anything in life, you have to like purge out the old. But how do you purge out the old? You have to welcome in the new. And you have to release the old. Oh my God, this is so great. Okay, so okay, moss agate can act with a dual purpose. It helps intellectual people access their intuitive feelings and conservatively assists intuitive people in channeling their energies in practical ways. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm getting chills. Okay. What do you guys have to say? Okay, I won't forget that. Yes, because I have some of the same crystals and you're talking about reminds me to use the ones I forgot about. Yes, it's so powerful, right? And that's what it is. Like I have so many, as you guys can see, and when we go live again, it maybe have to be a couple lives because I'll be going out of town and I won't be bringing this obviously with me. But remind me, and we'll talk more about the rest of the crystals. But I have so many crystals in my collection, and at the time, I just bought a bunch of crystals. I don't even know why. I just bought a bunch of crystals, and I'm like, I kept using like the same ones that I'm familiar with: amethyst, citrine, selenite, malachite, rose quartz, clear quartz. Like I know those in the back of my head, but this one I didn't really know much about. And it's been sitting in this box with the other crystals for a while. And every once in a while I'll bring them out, but like I never played with it. I never really like, you know, girl, oh my God, today's chat is everything. I can't make this up. Wow, this has been amazing. Thank you. I cannot make this up. Like you had to see this happen. Like I cannot make this up. I've had this necklace probably for about 5 or 6 years. And this is the first time it's ever done that. And I don't wear it often. Like I honestly just keep it by my side on my nightstand. So when that happened, I was like, wow, that's weird. Chills eco validation. Yes. Okay, let me finish telling you what this means. Psychologically, Mossa Gate improves self-esteem and strengthens positive personality traits. So it strengthens your positivity personality traits. It releases fears and deep-seated stress. It helps to develop strength and the ability to get along with others and encourages expanding one's personal space and growth. Ooh, I love this. It strengthens the ability to try one more time, inspiring the new ideals after a period of stagnation. This is speaking to me. There's a lot of things I can think of right now that I've done in the past, and maybe it didn't work out at that time in my life, but now I have more knowledge and more confidence, so I can revisit and it will be a success because I know I have the knowledge and tools. Mentally, Mossa Gate promotes self expression and communication. It balances the emotion, reducing stress and lessening fears. It encourages trust and hope, being a highly optimistic stone. It is helpful for anyone suffering from depression through life circumstances or brain imbalances. No matter how difficult those circumstances may be, Mossagate gives insight into the reason behind them. Okay. I love. So this is great. So it's the healing properties. Mossagate speeds up the recovery. It can be used as a counteract long-term illness. It is anti-inflammatory, cleanses the circulation and eliminates symptoms, encouraging the flow of lymph and boosts the immune system. Mossagate eliminates depression caused by the left-right balance in brain imbalance. It helps prevent that's a big word, hypoglycemia, and dehydration. I just spelled it out for you. Treats infection, colds, and flu, and lowers fevers. It's anti-inflammatory and reduces swelling in the lymph nodes. As an elixir applied in the skin, Mossagates treat fungal and skin infection. So you can place and hold this in an appropriate point of contact with the skin. So that is Mossagate. That is this stone. Let's spell, okay, you want me to spell it one more time? Okay, so I'll spell this one. So this crystal is Mossagate. And remind you guys, it comes in different colors, okay? So when you are shopping for crystals and you may say, like, I don't see the same color that jasmine, Hyacinth Silver Goddess have, remind you this crystal, and like most crystals, they come in different colors, okay? So Mossagate, just to remind you, it comes in green, blue, red, yellow, and brown. And it's not gonna look all the same. So you may see one that has more of a brownish color or more of a reddish color. So when you're crystal shopping, keep that in mind. No two crystals are going to look alike if they're natural crystals, okay? So make sure they're natural, they're real, authentic crystals. They should not look perfect. They should look like they have some imperfection. You're welcome. So that's important to know that they should not look perfect. They're gonna all look different. So, like, look at these. I have a bunch of them. Like this right here is different too. You see how this one looks more orangey and this looks more brownish? Like, look at that. See how different they look? So, really pretty. So I'm gonna keep this in my purse. Wow. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. So, all right. All right. So I want to go over something before I forget it and before my phone dies over here. I don't want it to die. So we talked about having a live podcast episode, like in person. And let me know if the volume is still good because it just said 10%. So I don't want it to lose the volume. So let me know if you can still hear me over here on Instagram. So we talked about having a live podcast, and I'm looking at Dallas, Texas area because a couple of my team members, they live in Texas. One lives in Austin, one lives in Dallas. Oh, you lost the sound? Okay. Okay, so let me fix that. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me, all right, give me 1 second so I can start the live again. I hate when it does that. I know when it's gonna do it because it shows like my phone is dying, and that's part of what triggers the live to lose its sound. Somebody needs to hear this. Laugh about it was you. Oh yeah, it was me. It was me, right? That's so funny. I was like, as I started reading the properties, I was like, wait a minute, this isn't the stone I was just telling them about. And I realized I didn't turn the page over. That was so funny. It was for me. And oh no, I hope the live saved. It was for me. Let's see. Give me 1 minute. I don't know if I can go live while it's saving on here. Okay. While I'm waiting for that, let's see. Almost there, almost there. It's posting. So yeah, I was the person that needed this message. And okay, yay, it's saved. All right, so let me go live real quick on here. Go live. So we can start back up. There we go. Live podcast event. Okay, pin. There we go. All right, I'm back. Let me know if you can hear me though, because this time my phone is on 10%, so I have the phone charging. And I think that's the disconnect whenever the live ends, the volume. I think that's the reason why. It's because of my phone battery. So let me know if you guys can. Okay, good. Okay. So I saved the live. I was able to save the live. You can replay it, and it's also on YouTube as well, just in case, forbid, something happens with that live on Instagram. So you can go back and replay. And you didn't miss much whenever the live sound went out. So before we end the last live, we talked about having a live podcast event. And I talked to my team because I have two that's out in Texas that work remote, one in Dallas and one lives in Austin. And I feel like Dallas may just be the place to have a live podcast event. So if you're interested, send me a DM so I can get your information. And once tickets are available, you will be like on a email list. So if you're interested in tuning in to Habits of a Goddess live podcast event, we're working some things out. Send me a DM. If you live in Texas or if you want to fly to Texas, that's where we're going. And we're looking at the month of October. So I'm open to suggestions. If you live close in the area, I'm open-minded. If you have a venue that you think may be suitable for us. And I honestly, when it comes to how many people, you have to tell me how many you think. Should this be small, intimate, where there's like 10 of us or 20 of us, or should we go big, but it depends on who shows up. So you guys have to show up. No, you live in Germany. Well, hey, maybe we can have something in Germany, but we have to have like more people to show up though. I have to have more people in your city to show up in Germany. I'm very open to like traveling and like doing this. I think this would be so amazing. I've only seen a couple of people. I don't know them personally, but I've only seen a couple of people that host live podcasts, and I think it's so fascinating to do something like that, and you can connect in real life. I think it's amazing. So okay, so Ashley's like 20 to 30 people. Okay. Yeah, so we don't overbook and people don't show up. I agree. And also, I want it to be where we can actually like all collectively like get to know each other. Like there's times I've been to events, to seminars, to like networking events, and honestly, it's overwhelming because there's so many people, so you don't really get to make genuine connections. So I want this to be where we really connect with each other. No one leaves without actually knowing everyone in the room. That's my goal. Like we actually connect, and you don't just stick with one person who you met in the beginning. Like you actually connect with each other. So but also that's a you thing too. So you have to be outspoken. You have to like connect with other people. So what do you guys are saying? Okay, perfect. That would be fun, especially if we're wearing our Bridgerton dresses. Yes. I'm thinking Bridgerton dresses. I'm thinking Bridgerton theme. I'm loving that. Please consider Austin. We have ton quiet black owned spaces. Yes, and who knows? Maybe I can obviously do multiple different cities too. It's not going to just be one city only too. So yeah. Yes, Austin is everything, but I'm happily to go to Dallas. Yeah. I'm thinking Dallas because that's where one of my main um team members is at, and they know the area pretty good too. So, and a few of you guys have spoken that you live close to Dallas. So, Texas tour. Hey. I need my cowgirl boots. Okay, so let me tell you what I did. You know the show, I haven't even watched it yet, but I went ahead and bought it. You know the show, I think it's on Netflix. What is it called? The Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders? Did anyone watch that show like on TV? Like I used to watch that growing up. That was like a fun show to watch. That's probably why I became a cheerleader. I don't know, but did anyone watch that on Netflix? I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to. Okay, not yet. Not yet. Okay. You watched it growing up? Okay. So on TikTok, all of a sudden, all on my feed is everyone doing the Dallas Cowgirl cheerleading routine from Thunder. What is it? That song by AC/DC, Thunderstruck or something. I don't know why, what possessed me, but I went and bought a Dallas Cowgirl cheerleader outfit. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it. Maybe for Halloween this year. I don't know. But I bought one. Haven't seen the new one, only the original. Yeah, I used to watch that growing up. I used to watch that. I got the pom poms in, so I'm waiting for my uniform. I think it's gonna be here this week or next week. Yes, the thunderstruck. I will, girl. I gotta learn the routine, and then I'll post a video. I was like, "Am I crazy for doing this? I wanna play. I like to do that. I like to play dress up. Like I'll buy something and like just wear it right around the house or Halloween. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go to Dallas Cow to a game or something. The cheerleaders definitely like make the show or whoever's performing because I don't know anything about football. I don't. Um, and maybe I'm biased because I was a cheerleader. Yes, girl. It was for role play though. It was for role play. He's like, "Are you? Is everything okay? Is everything working up there?" I'm like, yeah. What info do we need to DM you about the live? Oh, so just DM me like what city you're in and your email, so I can like put you on. Whenever I have like more announcement to like announce it to like everyone, um, I'll have your information already, and you guys are kind of getting like the first dibs on like just us chatting about it, and then I'll announce it on the podcast too. So yeah, send me a DM if you're interested tuning in to a live podcast event. Dallas, Texas is where I'm thinking for the first one. And we're thinking October because it's cooler. October is cooler, the months is cooler there. And I think it'll be great. And that's enough time for everyone to plan because we're in July. So you have August, September. So that's enough time for everyone to kind of plan if they want to travel, because they may live further in Texas or they may live out of the state and they want to travel. So that's enough time for everyone to kind of plan if they can attend and go. So, but I need a number. That way, when we are looking to book a venue, I know like, okay, if I have 20 people, this room is big enough for 20 people or 30 people. And that's important. And also, too, you girls can ask me questions in person and, we can film that too as well. And you'll be like a guest on the show. So that'll be really nice too. So you can ask a Q&A question segment, which would be really nice. Like what we're doing now. Yeah, so that would be really nice. So that's my announcement is let's get the ball rolling. I'm doing my part, but I want to know like how many you guys would show up. That way I can plan accordingly the space of the venue, the location, and make it feasible too. I have to factor in like the cost of like how much it would cost to have a live event too. So that way I know like okay, if I have 25 people, then tickets should be this, amount. So okay, so the mobile medium saying 25 to 50 people. Okay. You guys are saying 20 to 30. Okay, so we have like some numbers. I'm thinking minimum 20 people and then the maximum maybe 50, the maximum. So the minimum 20 people. So we'll like look in that range. And that gives me like some options, like for like location, is this size big enough for us? And privacy, because like if we're sharing, space or whatever. So all that too. Uh-oh. I had my thing plugged up still. So I think that's pretty good. So yeah, so send me a DM if you're on the live. Send me a DM after the live. Like let me know if you're in the area, if you live in that area, or if you're willing to travel. That's good too. And your email, so I can like have that. And then once it's ready, I'll send like a notification and everything. So everyone's like in the loop. No one's missing out on announcements and stuff. So yeah. So other than that, I think that was it. That's all I wanted to announce. Thank you, Amor, for reminding me. And we will resume back to the crystals, another live. I'm going out of town for the holidays, so it probably won't be the next live, but maybe when I come back, I'll share some more of my crystals. And I'm gonna try to see if I can plan to go live too while I'm out of town. If not, I'll just, we'll resume when I come back. But hopefully we can still keep like the Tuesday lives going still. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do all this traveling. I'm like, okay, I gotta carry this, and that. It's really fun though. I love it. I love my life. This was so fun, right? Yeah. So fun. I had so much fun. I'm so happy with my new crystal. Like I'm shopping in my own crystal box and I have a new crystal to put in my purse. I'm going to put this in my purse. And also this crystal right here, Sunset Aura, this is a great crystal to raise your vibration, to raise your frequency. So this is a beautiful crystal too to have. But I love to add these crystals into my purse or just have around me. I forgot the name of this crystal. If anyone want to like look into this, maybe take a screenshot of it. I forgot the name of this crystal, so I'm gonna have to do some research, but this one is a beautiful crystal too, and I forgot the name. I think I actually have this, I might have this on my highlights. I have to look into it, but I forgot the name of it. But it's a beautiful crystal too. I just keep it with me. So, yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll chat soon. And yeah, don't forget to send me a DM so I can keep you guys in the loop and we can all stay in the loop. And that is it. I think that's it. All right. So I'm going to save the live. You can replay it. If you have any questions, any crystals that I mentioned, just send me a DM and I'll try to give you the crystal name and all of that if you have any questions. It reminds me of a glittery fortune cookie. It does. It really does look like one. It does look like one. It's really cute. I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna look into it. Once I find it, I'll probably like upload a stories and show you. So if you have the Google app on your phone, you can scan for. Oh yeah, okay. I'll do that. I'll do that. So I'll do that. All right. So bye. This was so fun. I will see you girls in the next live. And if you have a request for next week's topic, comment under this video and we'll see. We'll chat about it. Bye. Love ya. Let's see. All right. Bye, goddesses. See you in the next live.